so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head, not like seeing a steeple. You damn well know they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, 'cause nobody made us, and no one can take this 'cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people. Don't mess with this.
Here we come. Uh-oh.
Maybe. Go look at the
We'll
table.
be
There
right
we are.
How about that?
There we
Is
are.
that better?
What's up?
What is up? It's Patrick and the people, and you made it past the first of the week. That's a good start, right?
Good job. First of the week, first of the month, man.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Got a
true.
whole new 30 days. It's amazing what you can do.
Man, everything changes. That shout out to everybody this morning. Little doggy, Jim, Turkey, Brad.
Yo.
What up? What up? What up? Who is it that keeps commenting when after we're done? What is his name?
Yeah, let me scroll
Let me shout.
back.
There it is, Eric Bowmaster. I want to shout him out because I don't know if he's watching right now, but he does watch at some point. So
Yeah,
shout him
man.
out. What's up, Joel? Good morning to you.
From Midlothian,
What's
Virginia.
up, T-Mac? T-Mac wants you to know she's not a fella.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know that,
You're an honorary.
because that was
everybody.
that was something you were confused about.
It was.
Clearly.
I got you.
Clearly, you were confused, right?
Yeah. What's up, Joel?
What up? What up? What up? Man, it's going to be a
morning,
good show
everybody.
today.
I think
You
so.
said you're seeing the Mario Kart stuff popping up all over.
Dude, all over the place. And again, I know, like, I'm, friends with everybody that's posting it, but still, like, good job resharing it, everybody. Like,
Yeah,
it
man.
is.
It's
yeah.
going to be awesome. It's
It
going to be
is,
a lot of fun, man. And even if you're not competing, you can come and watch and have a good time watching, man. You could play other games while you were there,
For
or
real.
just hang out.
Come
or
hang
whatever.
out.
Yeah.
Come say what's up.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun,
It's
man.
a chance for you to see us outside of a screen.
Yeah,
so.
it really is.
Right?
It'd be nice to be out there just hanging out with people and having a good time.
I think
man.
so,
I
man.
think that's going to be a lot of fun.
I think it'll be good for everybody.
Oh,
for
hell
sure.
yeah, Will. Hell yeah.
We
What'd
need
you
to
do
do,
yesterday?
like, more
We do. We definitely.
remote out in the community.
Yeah, we
things,
got to
man.
get some more things going for sure. That's my commitment for the second half of the year.
Yeah.
Is to
yeah.
get out more. Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
next year we can get involved in, because I know festival season is starting to kind of wind down, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe next year we can get into like some festival, set up a booth
Yeah.
somewhere or something, man. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I did nothing yesterday. I went home, I worked the regular job, I watched Monday Night Raw, and I took my ass to bed, man.
Oh, and, yeah.
Yeah, I did catch up with of course, I watched the Dads After Dark podcast
Oh,
on
yeah.
Mondays. And shout out to them. I won, of course, totally randomly. It was just on the board, but I did win a family 4-pack of
Travelers
tickets to the Travelers tickets.
That's
yeah.
great, man.
Yeah.
It's a good time to go there, man.
Man, I love going.
They really do a great show. They're one of the better
Well,
minor league. I
they-
think that's what they call them, minor league team.
yeah, they're the farm team for the Seattle Mariners. So yeah.
I will tell you, no, she's not more humble, but Laura is better than I am probably at the cart. Little doggy, you're right. She may be the best in the house. I don't know.
Is she gonna come?
I don't know. She may.
Okay.
We're working on it. But,
Okay.
yeah, she definitely, me, her, and Tyler are pretty even.
Yeah.
But if I had to edge it to somebody, I'd give her the advantage.
Okay.
She's just steady and brutal. She don't give a damn. Yeah, man, I know we're going to do, I'm working on maybe putting together a nice comedy show for later in the year. That'll be one way we
that'll
can
be
get
cool.
out, do some things, man. I figured you might host it.
Yeah, I might be able to do that, man.
You
Yeah,
might wanna do that?
I think so.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
see if I'm available.
Yeah.
Have my people get with you.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll fax you.
No, of course, man. Absolutely, that'd be awesome.
That'd be cool.
I was trying to look up, so I forget his name, but he's an Arkansas baseball player. He got drafted to the Mariners, and therefore he's playing for the Travelers. But
Oh, yeah.
Thursday night is a celebration night to him,
Okay.
basically. So that's what the tickets are for. But I can't. His name is on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it.
I'll tell you the one thing I learned, and I had no idea, was that somebody I know who's very, very involved in the day-to-day activities of the Travelers,
Okay.
and they're a boss there.
So you didn't know they were a boss?
No, I knew this person was
Oh,
a boss.
okay.
What I'm about to tell you I didn't know, which is most of the guys on that team are millionaires already.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I had no
I
idea.
didn't think so.
Had no idea.
I would not have guessed that in a
Would
million
have
years.
Never guessed it.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
that's not bad, man.
No.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, you're the minor league, but I'm thinking,
Yeah,
like,
no.
okay, you're making, maybe 60 at tops.
Man, these guys are paid,
Million?
bro.
Wow.
Most of them, yeah. Yeah, that's what he said.
Dang.
And he's very, very high up in the organization, let me put it like that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, man, I didn't know that.
So when
Wow.
you're going to call him up and be like, so I got this great public announcer guy.
Yeah, I do need to talk to him. You know what? I will talk to him about that, actually.
I ain't afraid to ask, man.
That's
I'll
a
throw it
good
out
idea,
there. Yeah.
man. I hadn't thought about reaching out to him.
Hook
but
it up, man.
Yeah, we could do that.
Come on.
We can definitely go talk to him.
Right? Oh, this could be a huge
That could be
partnership for everybody.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. That'd be cool.
See?
Yeah, all right.
Welcome to Tuesday.
You're right. Yeah, you never know what the brain's going to do on a Tuesday, right? Let's get to some news you can use here. Let's see. A Trump administration envoy is going to Russia for what the president says is the last chance at a Ukraine ceasefire talk. Steve Witkoff is going to head there as the ceasefire deadline expires on Friday. The president, he's grown frustrated with Putin with inaction towards this ceasefire. So we'll see. He's threatening tariffs, but I'm not sure if they care or not care. You know what I mean? ChatGPT's parent company is putting up guardrails to deal with mental or emotional distress detection. OpenAI says there have been instances where the AI model fell short, recognizing signs of delusion or emotional dependency. The update will now limit how much direct advice the chatbot will offer about personal challenges. Instead, it'll try to help users decide for themselves. ChatGPT will also remind people to take a break if conversations have gone on for a while. It appears these changes are due to many people using AI as a therapist.
Okay.
But there are, you don't have to, I've heard that ChatGPT works, but I swear to God, and I think you'll second it, that if I were going to recommend something, it'd be the Ash, ASH, the Ash app. If you're wanting to do an AI therapist, it's a phenomenal app. Would you agree?
I have no idea what you're talking
Ash?
about. No, I'm just playing with you.
Asswipe. What an ass.
No, man, that is a no. You did turn me on to that app.
I mean, it's a good app.
It is, dude. It is
a great
awesome.
app.
Like,
Yeah.
we were just talking about it this morning. I said, hey, man, I remembered to take my medicine because Ash was like,
reminded
yeah, it did really. It was
Yeah.
like, hey, we talked about this. You might want to
Take your medicine.
Right.
Yeah, that's great though. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that it can do.
right.
You know,
It is
it's
awesome.
pretty cool.
It is.
The
Try it out.
acting head of NASA is calling for a nuclear reactor on the moon. Good luck. All right, good luck on that shit. All right. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy sent out a directive last Thursday saying it's imperative to get it done quickly, so that would support a future lunar economy and strengthen national security in space. They said China and Russia are planning to put a reactor on the moon by the mid-2030s, and they could declare a keep-out zone. So now it's a race
Right.
to get a
To see who
nuclear
can-
reactor on the moon. That sounds like a great idea,
Right.
doesn't it?
Didn't the Simpsons predict one of these
I don't
episodes or
know.
something?
I'm sure.
I'm sure it's in there
Do we
somewhere.
want a nuclear reactor on
No.
the moon? I don't know.
No.
I'm just a little concerned about it. I mean, I probably should.
Hey, you know what? It's not enough that we blow up just our planet. Let's go ahead
I'm
and
just
blow up a
concerned
couple other ones
if
too.
anything does happen to the moon, well, how is that going to affect the tide and all that? You know, I mean, it
Right.
could cause crazy stuff to happen.
This is true.
I mean, I don't know.
Didn't you watch Bruce Almighty?
Yeah, a long time ago. Okay. One of the longtime producers of NPR's Tiny Desk Concert, the series, reassured fans it's not going away. Taken to Instagram, producer Bobby Carter addressed rumors about the show shutting down following the defunding of NPR. He said, I've heard from many friends and family and audience members who are worried about Tiny Desk shutting down. It's not. CPB is shutting down and encouraged everyone to support public media by donating. The CPB is set to fully shut down in September. NPR filed a lawsuit challenging that, but who knows what will happen there. But, yeah, so they say they're not going anywhere. That's fine. Then, you know, if you can support yourself via, donations and corporate sponsors, then good for you. Go do it.
I have never, ever heard of the Tiny Desk concert
Oh, really?
until this minute right
Really?
now. That's why you were
cool.
talking about it, and I'm like,
That's-
okay, I mean.
no, it's pretty cool actually.
Bye.
Bye. It's artists who do basically like a little short acoustic thing.
And what, and talk in a monotone voice during the whole thing?
No,
too?
that's funny.
Right.
Yeah, that is what NPR is.
I mean, that's.
If you want to go to sleep, just turn that on.
Dude, for real.
Because, man,
That is the best noise ever.
all things considered. Oh, no, nothing considered here. I'm done already. You can put me to sleep like Tylenol PM, bro. That's what that is in a radio show.
I could just imagine a Tiny Desk concert with that. Just,
This was, you're right. I saw a video this morning of this. Members of the Seattle Kraken hockey team. They were fly fishing in Alaska. Now, why? I guess they're probably making a video as well because the mascot was there dressed in the mascot uniform.
Okay.
Okay. So their
Maybe the
mascot,
mascot just wanted to be warm.
Bowie, the sea troll, apparently caught the eye of a grizzly bear who charged it. The team shared a video showing team members and support staff fishing, trying to exit the water when some brown bears took interest, and one of them stopped short. But I mean, this was not a small bear. This is probably a 800-pound bear.
All right.
At minimum. It was massive, but I was like, man, that's going to be crazy. It did not like the mascot head.
No.
Something about that giant head on that mascot made
That
it
is
mad.
hilarious, though, dude.
Yeah, no, he didn't like it.
Dude, I hope they got that on video because that is some
No, they do.
marketable stuff
It's
for
on
them.
video
Like,
right now.
Can
I
you
watched it.
imagine the commercials? Like, the Kraken, so tough, even our mascot will take down a bear.
Yeah, they could have some fun with it.
Not
for
to
sure.
mention, that's just going to be hilarious to see a freaking grizzly bear chasing around a...
A mascot.
Dude, I would watch that on YouTube all day.
Yeah, well, it's out there for you to watch.
Right,
for sure.
on repeat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Justin's
Justin's baby said Brad from 3 Doors Down's been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer.
Oh, no, I hate to hear that. That's terrible. I hate that for anybody. They've got a lot of new aggressive, very successful treatments today. Maybe something good will happen.
Right.
The Texas governor, I don't know how this is going to turn out, really. Texas Governor Greg Abbott ordered police yesterday to find and arrest Democratic lawmakers who fled the state to stop Republicans from voting on new congressional maps. The Texas House voted 85-6 to allow the sergeant at arms to track down and arrest the missing Democrats. Abbott gave him till 3 p.m. to return yesterday or risk losing jobs and asked Texas Rangers to investigate possible bribery because they all jumped on this private
Yeah, so there
jet.
was like a conference going on somewhere, I read. And
Uh,
basically, it was supposed they all left early to go to the conference so that they wouldn't have to vote.
yeah, they went to different places, but some of them went to, they went to New York, Massachusetts, and Illinois.
Right.
Yeah, because they don't like how the redistricting plan will draw it because it creates an advantage for the other side.
Right, right.
And so they were pissed off because they don't have the votes to stop it. But you have to have 100 people vote
In order for it
in order for the vote to count.
Right,
So
right.
they just said, well, we'll just leave so you can't do the vote.
Right.
And so I don't know. I mean, do your job.
Right.
Right. I get what you're
I mean,
saying, but
that's-
this is your job. It's not always fun to go to work. Some days don't work out the way you want.
Again, you are right, but this is politics,
It is
man. Come on,
politics. No,
like
that's what's going to happen. That's the stuff that happens. Multiple wildfires plaguing guess where again?
California.
Ding, 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 ding. Yes, that is correct. You are right. One exploding in size. The Gifford fire in Southern California has burned about 67,000 acres. It's only 3% contained. They got over 1,000 firefighters fighting that blaze. 1,000 of them, man. Started Friday. Evacuation orders are in effect for a couple of counties. So it's pretty bad. Flames on both sides of the highway there.
Hope your insurance is good.
Hey, guess who got denied bail again?
Who?
I said guess.
Who's
Who's in jail right now that's big time?
in it? What did he?
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm on fire today,
You're on
man.
fire. Sean Diddy Combs denied bail again while waiting for his October 3rd sentencing. The judge found no exceptional reason to release him. Before then, he was convicted of transportation to engage in prostitution, which requires him to stay in jail. The judge said he's still a flight risk and dangerous to the community, pointing to the 2016 video that showed him, kicking and dragging Cassie Ventura. His lawyers argued he should be released because he transported male escorts for his swingers lifestyle, not for profit. But the judge said, yeah, that might work in other cases, but not one with evidence of violence and forcing people to do things. So, I guess Diddy's getting his learn on. What's up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? Good morning.
I kind of wonder if they, just some more searching going on in the background there, and the judge is buying time.
I
or
don't
what,
know.
man?
Could be anything. This is big news for some. The Attorney General has ordered a grand jury investigation into Russiagate. They want federal prosecutors to look into the intelligence about Trump and Russia before the election and seek possible charges. This comes after the Director of National Intelligence sent over the criminal referral, releasing 100 pages of declassified files last month, they claim, shows evidence of a conspiracy and years-long coup by the former administration against the current president. Files include emails, briefing materials, documents. I mean, it's pretty comprehensive stuff.
Yep.
Not shocked at all by this. This is exactly what I thought had happened. Now, what will happen from here? Who knows?
Well, is that what we were talking about the other day when we were talking? It was after the show. We were out there and we were talking about Obama and Clinton.
Yeah.
You said there was some things getting brought up and that basically it was starting to look like they really did hijack the election.
They really did. I mean, based on all of the things that you read and you see and what happened, that's exactly what happened. Not only that, all kinds of stuff like apparently a whistleblower found a secret room in the FBI headquarters or showed them a secret room where they have what they call burn bags. And these are these large bags they put documents that are more than classified in that have to be burned because they can't be destroyed any other way.
Okay.
And so they're all just parked in this room over here. Well, lo and behold, they started going through those and found some more evidence of stuff that had been put in there.
Any of this?
Yeah. So
that was evidence of ballots and
of the whole Russiagate, the fake dossier, all of that, where it came from, how it all went, when you look at. I don't want to wade into politics too much. But,
I know,
but I'll talk about this because
this
it is relevant.
Huge, dude. Because
it's relevant because it pisses me off. Honestly, it pisses me off because look, you don't have to like the current president. I get that. Okay,
no,
I
absolutely.
get it if you don't, man. I mean,
it's not everybody's cup of tea.
No,
I get it.
And look, yesterday, he's arguing with Charlemagne the God. I don't need the president to have an argument with a radio guy. I wouldn't want him to argue with me.
Right.
Don't respond to me no matter what I say. Because I'm a radio guy or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
But just having said that, when you perpetrate a fraud on the entire country, and that's what happened.
Right.
The Clinton campaign manufactured this document called the Steele dossier. It was fake intelligence that was created for the sole purpose of trying to take Trump down. Okay. Then our own CIA, FBI, and other intelligence agencies got on board and all basically signed off on it. They have records of they had a meeting with the president at the time, Obama.
Right.
And everybody was aware of this, and they all met and talked about it, and then they rolled that shit right on out.
This is just, it's wow, man.
It's crazy.
It is because not only
it's crazy because you can tell straight lies. You can put out completely fake news.
Well, and that's what I'm getting at. Everybody, outside of the political factor, this means all this talk about, man, I don't watch the news anymore because it just lies to you. And we saw the TikTok videos that came out with multiple different news stations across, all saying the exact same thing.
Carrying the water.
Holy crap, dude. You are talking about,
massive scale manipulation.
This has to,
hopefully.
You're never going to recover from this as a party.
I mean, not.
I can't
Not
think.
at this point. Not like this. I mean, no. That to be honest with you, and again, I don't want to
I
wade
know.
too deep into this. You know me, but the Democratic Party, as it once was, may be dead. I don't know if they can say
I mean, yeah. Dude.
because it seems to me that the leadership of the party now wants to go full socialist.
Right.
You know, and I don't really dig that vibe.
Right.
It's not that I'm opposed to everybody having equal, things or stuff like that. It's just that that's never worked anywhere.
Right.
You cannot find a single example of that functioning somewhere where the government
No, I
gets
agree.
involved in companies and how much money is made and things like that. I mean, other than, I guess you could cite China if you want to say they're successful. I mean, in essence,
In a way.
many ways they are.
Right.
But I'm not sure that you want to live under those rules
Right.
that they have, So,
I was going to say, I mean, yeah, you may have all the technological advancements in
Right.
the world in China,
and
but
Turkey's right. The news is spun to an opinion. You can't get the facts. And it doesn't matter what side. There's no right side it's WWE. That's what we have officially
I mean,
come to the conclusion of.
you're not
It's
lying.
the WWE, And until people are actually held accountable, did you know that legally, as a political candidate, you don't have to tell the truth in an ad.
right,
You're not held to a standard for that,
right.
which is insane to me that you can do that.
I mean-
Just like it's insane to me that probably they perpetrated more or less a coup. It was a coup on, the former president and now current president, and the likelihood of anyone going to prison for that is so slim.
Oh yeah, because of
It's so
course they're
slim.
all yeah.
And that pisses me off because any other job, any other thing, if you were a company doing that, you'd go to prison. If you're the CEO of a company doing that shit, you go to prison.
Absolutely.
But if you're in the government, even though you're my enemy and I hate you, I can't put you in prison because you might flip it on me later.
Let's be honest, man. When you're in the power of you're the one that creates the laws.
Yeah.
How can the laws really? Because you just create another law that excuses you.
And it
That's
happens
ridiculous.
time and time again. You're not wrong about that. That's why people are so disillusioned in general with the government. If you want to know why people are talking about socialism, it's because of that. It's because people feel powerless at times.
Right.
They feel like, they're spending all this money, they're doing all this shit, they take all my money, and what do I get for it?
Right.
Diddly squat.
Right.
Or tax
No, you're
debt,
absolutely right.
It's
Or you sit
frustrating.
there and go, yeah, just exactly. You look at what you're having to pay out and try and get ahead in life, and man, seems like no matter what, you just get.
It's just, I do understand the frustration. Now, people also have to understand that elections have consequences. And, when what you vote for sometimes is exactly what you get, whether you liked it or didn't like it,
I was just reading some of the comments there. Tactical said, so if this all busts wide open with proof they tried to derail an election, what's going to happen to all the news sources that said it was all BS? That's right, nothing.
No.
And
And they're not talking about it now.
Right. At the end of the day, you're always still going to have people that, no matter what, this is my party and CNN said it, so it's true. And it's the same for the Republicans with Fox News.
Yeah, you can't put the cereal back in the box.
No.
Okay, opinion is now news, whether you like that or you don't. A lot of people would love to go back to the days where it was just facts. I don't know if those were just facts, to be honest, but, unbiased news, but that's not going to happen ever.
Back in the 90s, man, when they used to have to remind parents that they had kids. That's when everything was
Yeah.
Do you remember the old commercials? It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
Yeah. No, it's
The news had to remind you all about us.
Yeah, no, it's the good times though.
Yeah, it was. It was fun. Everything was real then.
No, it certainly was, wasn't it? All right, let's see what else do we have.
Even
going?
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Man.
That's right. That's real.
It was.
No,
I wrote a
no,
letter to
that's
him.
based on a real story.
Wrote a letter to him, dropped it in the sewer.
Did you?
Hoped that they would
Yeah,
get me
that's
back.
great,
They never
man.
did, man.
No, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's when I was.
I wonder if it got lost in the mail.
Could have been wrong sewer.
A new poll says that almost all adults are stressed about grocery prices. They're down a lot, but people are still stressed. I think they're stressed about all cost of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it is improving over what it was months ago, but it still doesn't feel good.
Right.
in a lot of ways right now. I mean, even McDonald's had the 4 for $5. Now it's the 4 for $6.
I saw that, dude. I
Yeah,
was
I
pissed
pulled
the
up-
other day.
I asked for the 4 for $5, and they said okay and took my order. And then they said it'd be 6 something, and I was
Yeah.
like, why didn't you tell me it's now the 4 for $6? I said 4 for $5, bitch.
Right?
Tell me it's now 4 for $6. Luckily, I had
And
the
did
extra
anything
dollar.
change for that extra dollar?
No,
Not
no.
a damn thing.
No,
Nope.
no, nothing changed.
But yeah, I remember. It's funny you mentioned that because I did the same thing the other day, and I was like, wasn't it 4
What's
for
Turkey's
$5?
problem
And they were
today?
like, I don't know.
This is a good. Let's do some good news here. Something that'll make Turkey feel good, maybe, and let's warm his cockles. Last week, a 6-year-old girl with
Take care of that
autism
all on your own, man. I don't want nothing to do with
autism
turkey's cockles.
ran away from her family while they were in the middle of a move to downtown Green Bay. Her grandmother was loading the car when the kid ran more than 2 blocks and into a busy street. Her family was afraid she'd get hit by a car or jump into the water, but a guy ran into the road, stopped traffic, and brought her to safety.
Oh, good job.
He stepped in to help. His name's Weldon Tucker. He's a local guy. He was homeless, actually.
Oh.
And he's receiving support from the shelter behind the family's apartment building. The girl's mom is calling him a hero, saying, he said he was just happy to help, happy he was there. She offered him money, and he declined. When a reporter caught up with him, he was humble. He said, look, I just do my best. I'm so used to doing helpful things. The family was deeply grateful. Hopefully somebody starts something good for that guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Okay, this is another good one. During a recent campus visit to a South Carolina university, 10-year-old Kendall Ray Johnson from Georgia, 10 years old, surprised with a full scholarship.
Dang.
Already recognized as Georgia's youngest certified farmer, she started gardening with her great-grandmother at a young age and now runs her own home garden with help from friends, leads a nonprofit which teaches young people about agriculture, sustainability, and entrepreneurship. She's 10. She's doing more than most of us.
Right?
The scholarship's valued at over $80,000 and was awarded at the end of a national college tour that she had taken with her family in partnership with the Department of Agriculture. So that's really cool.
That is so awesome.
That
Go
is
her.
awesome.
Good job.
That's
10 years
great.
old, man.
Great
That's
news.
amazing. Here I was proud that I rolled my first blunt last night.
I know, right? There you go.
Out
Saliva.
here solving world problems.
Yeah.
Man, and I'm just getting high.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're solving somebody's problem. Saliva has announced a summer and fall tour starting August 29th with support from Earshot, the founder featuring Austin John Winkler and then LYLVC. The tour kicks off at Rocklahoma, includes stops across the Midwest, West Coast, and Southwest through October 16th in Austin. Singer Bobby Amaru says that he's excited to tour with these bands. So there you go. If you've been looking for something from Saliva, here they come.
There you go. What up, Mitchell? What's up? A couple other people on Facebook. What's up, Mitchell? What's up, Kendall?
What up,
Wright.
Kendall? Kendall Wright?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Kendall's a boss. He's a boss, man.
Ooh.
It's good people there.
Mitchell, I hope you heal up, man. He said he had to have emergency gallbladder surgery
Oh, did he?
yesterday.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What happens when your gallbladder messes? I guess you got to get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mitchell. Is that Mitchell Rudder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Recover well, buddy. Recover. Kind of embarrassing, but I guess kind of a compliment. The Wall Street Journal says that audio of Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver yelling at each other from the movie Marriage Story is being used by the Department of Agriculture to scare wolves away. Wolf hazing, as it's called, also uses AC/DC's Thunderstruck, sounds of fireworks and gunshots. They got Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver yelling at each other to scare away wolves. That's kind of funny.
On like a loudspeaker out in a field somewhere,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, basically.
That sounds like a redneck camper's paradise,
It
man.
does, doesn't it?
AC/DC, wolves yelling, gunshots.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I bet they be sleeping like a baby.
Here you go. Another one happened. A 3-hour search in Soda Springs, Idaho, resulted in the finding of a body in the Blackfoot River, kind of. Sheriff Adam Mabee said his office got a report of a body in the river 16 miles north of town. Drones went up, search teams went out, and once again they found another blow-up doll. out there randomly dropping these blow-up dolls in rivers and stuff, man. And people are losing it.
That's great. It's a serial blow-up doll, whatever bandit.
Turkey said his baby girl is 2 today. Tactical chicklet. That's kind of
Well,
funny.
happy birthday to her. That's cute.
I got to save that story. That's the best story of the day. I'm not giving it to you now.
Blow-up doll in a river.
No, that's
What
great.
world are we living in, man? People throwing dildos out onto basketball
basketball
courts
court, yeah.
and drowning.
Somebody's got extra money.
Man,
You know, they got disposable income.
somebody invested that Corona fund thing, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It's paying off now.
That's what it is, certainly, yeah. All right, a little bit of sports that you give a damn about. Some folks are unhappy with the fan experience at the Speedway Classic. They're threatening to ask for refunds or dispute charges. Others have said it was the MLB version of the Fire Festival, with the notable exception the game actually happened once weather permitted. But even though no one can be blamed for the weather, there does appear to be a learning experience here, I guess, if other games are going to be played at NASCAR venues. Race fans are allowed to bring coolers with their own food. Baseball fans, nope. Bristol Motor Speedway, no doubt, more than capable of handling a crowd that size, but someone seriously mishandled how much food was ordered. They ran out of food. Shuttles, all kinds of problems like that. I don't know why they didn't let them bring food like they do for the race, but I guess they needed to make that money.
Right.
You know? The impending deal between the ESPN and the NFL will end up being one of the biggest in the history of media and sports. Could still be a hitch. Concerns stem from Trump saying that he might get involved in the stadium deal if the Commanders team. See, this is what I don't need him to be involved in. He wants him to change the name back to the Redskins. Now, in fairness, they are considering doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. They really are. I always thought it was a dumb name change anyway. I never thought that name was defamatory in any possible way.
Yeah.
But that's me, you know, and I, you know, it's not for me to determine what should happen there. I don't live there, and it ain't my team. You know. The NCAA football preseason coaches poll has been released. Texas Longhorns are the top dog, at least for now. Followed by Ohio State, Penn State, Georgia, Notre Dame, Clemson, Oregon, Alabama, LSU, and Miami. Notably missing from the top 10 would be Michigan. Wish again.
Okay, just wait and see.
Yeah, wish again that you could get that championship.
Just
like
wait and see.
Ohio State did last year. Yeah. No, I know you beat us, but you didn't win the championship, did you? But you can cling to that victory, buddy. I mean, it feels real nice.
I mean, hey, man, you know.
So you got to have something.
You got to have something.
Yeah,
We're still the winningest football program out there. So
allegedly.
no, that's facts, man. I can pull up
Allegedly.
the numbers if you'd like.
Allegedly.
My buddy just dropped 50K. Says his new challenger will blow me away. Coming down the street, a deep Mopar rumble. Love my bro, but gotta make him humble. Yeah, you rolling up in a candy new whip. Tapping on the gas, make the RPMs flip. Checkered flag appointment, I'll never be late. Cause that bitch is rocking a super sport plate. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a Challenger, Camaro or Mustang with a big old tail. But not a one of them better than my 71 Chevelle. Chrome skull shifter ready for the push. Bored out, lower snout raised up in the tush. It'll Brock and double pump Holly. Off the line so fast, warps time like Dolly. Ain't nothing wrong with the Challenger, Camaro or Mustang with a big old tail. But not a one of them better than my 7-in-1 Chevelle. Whoa.
matter what you choose, your outcome is grim. You say my baby got that old engine smell, but that's the sweet perfume of a 71 Chevelle. Ain't nothing wrong with the Challenger, Camaro or Mustang with a big old tail, but not one of them better than my 7-in-1 Chevelle. Bring the pink slip next time, bro.
All right, we are back. It is Patrick and the People. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube. Go over there and subscribe, actually.
More like Patrick and the person.
Well, no, there's lots of people that come in. You know that. That's funny, though. That is funny.
What up, Ronnie?
That's funny. All right, a couple things here that I think are very interesting stories today that you need to know about. What? What's going on, man?
Tactical said I'm looking like Dorothy in the red-ass shoes.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I like those red
I
shoes,
think
actually.
they're cool, man.
I do. I like
Very
them.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Good old Walmart specials, man.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right through the self-checkout lane.
Okay. All right. This is pretty great right here. This is maybe my favorite story of the day. The zoo wants you to help out in their soup kitchen. Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. A zoo in Denmark is asking people to donate their small pets to feed the predators that live there.
No.
They're asking you to donate your pet.
Go ahead and bring in Susan the snake.
Yeah, no, they want you to donate your cats and dogs.
Yeah. Oh.
So that the animals can eat them.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, well, no, it's they're asking for you to donate.
Not the dog, man.
Alborg Zoo says it wants to copy the natural food chain to help with animal welfare and professional integrity. They promise donated pets like guinea pigs, rabbits, chickens will be gently euthanized by trained staff before being used as food. They posted on Facebook saying people with healthy animals they need to give away can donate them instead of finding new homes. Don't rehome your pet.
Just send
Let
it
us
to the
feed
zoo.
it to the wolves, literally. They explain that this way nothing goes to waste, and it helps to make sure their predators get natural behavior, nutrition, and well-being. No, if it was natural, you wouldn't even euthanize
Right.
them. You just throw them in there and say, good luck. You know, the post includes a picture of a wildcat with its mouth open, showing its teeth. The zoo says they're interested in getting horses donated. They didn't list any other types of pets or animals they would accept as donations, and as one would expect, the reaction's been mixed on that. Are you shocked the reaction is mixed?
No, not at all. Brilliant idea, though, just popped into my head.
What's that?
They could, take all the animals in the zoo and ship them back to the wild
Well, they'd all die.
and just, well, that's true, yeah.
They would die. They're not. But what they could do is take all the rats.
well, then it solves their
the
problem.
rats in New York
And just
send them there.
Drop them in by helicopter.
Man, they can. I guarantee you, those wildcats will get them rats now. Ain't nobody gonna feed my
Absolutely.
little old doggy to zoo animals. Brad, your dog, they're coming for it today. They are coming today to get your dog. Your old ass dog is going directly to these cougars. And I don't mean sexy ladies.
Why? I don't understand how they think Chinese food is going to help all the
Oh
animals.
no. Oh no. That was very wrong. Very wrong of you. I want you to know that. That's going to be a problem for you, yeah. You definitely just knocked off some celestial points right there, for sure. All right, let's go to a different place. Let's go to England.
Yeah, see, Tactical said the same thing. He said they sell barn cats to the Imperial Chinese buffet, $3 each, man.
I'll also censor you. You're
Hey, all I'm saying is, you ever seen any stray animals around a Chinese
heard
place,
all the
man?
lines. Don't say it because it's my favorite. Apparently, I like kitty.
Well, you know,
I love to eat kitty. What?
most guys do.
I don't know if that's true, actually.
Yeah?
I don't know. A lot of lazy guys out there.
That's sad. I'm
It
sorry.
really is, isn't it?
Man, you haven't experienced life until you've had...
Well, A quiet seaside town in England is
Yeah, there
dealing
you go.
with a strange mystery involving a naked man who's walking around at night wearing only a gimp mask and sneakers. Are they red? Residents of Lytham, Lancashire, spotted the man on dash cam footage taken just before 1 a.m. on July 18th as he calmly walked down Westby Street wearing nothing but his sneakers and the black bondage mask. The video was shared on the street's WhatsApp group, then posted on Facebook. Did anybody think about sending it to the cops? I mean, that's probably a serial killer. I mean, he's walking around naked with a gimp mask. The video was shared all over the place. They later saw a fully dressed young man walking around the same area, looking up at cameras, and they think it might be the same person. Police are taking it seriously. They're doing house-to-house visits and checking security cameras. Sir, can you put on this mask and take your clothes off? We need to see if we can identify you.
If the mask don't fit, you must have quit.
Can you imagine the lineup? You got 5 naked dudes with gimp masks and sneakers on in the lineup. You recognize any of them? Shit. They all look the same, man. Damn. Unless maybe this guy is just packing serious heat.
Yeah,
if this guy is not like, if you're not looking at this guy walking down the street and it looks like a Pringles can, he probably is a serial killer.
Probably is.
Yeah, because
He's definitely got something.
If you're willing to air it out buck naked in a gimp mask
You got to be proud of it, yeah.
Then you got,
Yeah.
because otherwise you don't ever want to be out in that kind of, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you're just packing some Chris Brown heat or whatever, I get it, you know, but I seen 10 missing cat posters next to a hibachi food truck in East End a few years ago. David, you didn't stop that
See,
shit.
man?
Stop it.
I told you.
Y'all stop all
Not
that
far
stuff.
off.
Not true.
And let me guess. That was probably the best hibachi you ever had, David, huh?
Probably was.
Right?
I mean, if it's
dude,
got
that's
sex-
like, it's kind of like Michelin stars for
I'll be
Chinese
honest
food.
with you. I'll be honest.
The more missing animal posters.
If it was
the better you know.
Sesame Kitty,
Yeah,
I'm down.
right?
Fine, whatever.
See, there you go, man.
I mean, let's just go ahead and put it out in the open. That's fine. Yeah. If that's what I've been eating all these years, I really like it. I'm good with it. All right, let's see what else is going on. Yeah, I got some other stuff here.
Yeah, dude.
Huh?
Nothing.
What?
Go on, man.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Are you?
Do your thing.
You're on one, man. You are definitely on one right
That
now.
medicine really helps, man.
Clearly it does.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to have to turn you down a little bit on that, I guess. So you might try half, you know? We adjust that a little bit.
Too alive
Let's
this
do it.
morning, Rich.
Some telltale signs, apparently, that people aren't ready for a relationship. One of them, the thing.
Your name is Rich Rockwell.
Well, that could be.
Yeah.
The things they say when they're angry, they could be gaslighting you. So this is, if they say these phrases when they're angry, they're not mature enough for a relationship. That's what it says.
Oh, okay.
So how do you know if you're being gaslit? If they say these 5 things to you
Okay.
during moments of anger,
Okay.
they're likely gaslighting you.
Okay.
Now, that's this article saying this, not me.
Okay.
Number 1, you're always wrong. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very rare anyone's
I mean,
always wrong. Occasionally somebody's always wrong, but even if they are, I don't know that I'd ever say you're always wrong.
Right. Right.
You have no friends. Yeah, that's manipulation there. That's mean to say.
Yeah.
You're worthless. You
Again,
can't
mean to
see the truth. Everything is your fault. Yeah, I would agree, actually. Any of those things.
I mean,
those are
yeah.
horrible things to say. Actually, yeah, that's just mean as hell. Now, if you're just talking trash with your buddy, you might say some. Even I wouldn't say that to my buddies.
What?
You know, everything's your fault. You're worthless. You have no friends. You're always wrong.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's terrible.
No.
No,
I mean, in a joke, like,
Yeah.
not the only one that I would say out of those as a joke to friends would be like, everything's your fault, man. You know, like if something was going down or whatever, just, yeah, man, it's all your fault. But again, that's a joke between, like, you know, in a situation. What are you looking at?
I was looking at Sorsby's comment, trying to sort that out.
All the buttons and thumbs up are free to go. Number 4, please stay.
Oh, he's talking about the lineup. the lineup of people. All the buttons and thumbs are free to go. Number 4, please stay. Yeah, the guy with the Pringles can. Yeah, we
Okay,
know
I got you.
We know you, Mr. Johnson Trouser Snake. Yeah, you and your trouser snake. Come here, son.
Yeah, Tactical said gaslighting or being a straight a-hole. Yeah, dude, that's all.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, my first wife gaslit the hell out of me. It wasn't even a phrase back then, but I told y'all that story that I found out she'd been cheating on me, but
right.
she had convinced me that I was
That
delusional.
you were right.
I had jealous rage, that it was a problem, and so I went to counseling by myself.
Yeah, that
To
was
overcome this jealous rage, these insecurities I was having, only to find out I was right.
right.
Which was really like, whoa, my God.
Dude, I cannot imagine,
Oh my God, I was so
on a
mad.
scale of 1 to 10,
Whoa,
how pissed
10,
off were you
10,
after it?
10, 10, 10. Yeah, no,
Did
10.
you call up the therapist, though?
No, there was no need. But no, I was very mad.
Dude,
because
I
it
would have
went on-
been.
Because I went for months, man.
You're right.
You know, because
And,
I'm
like, bad enough that,
because
like,
it kept happening. I kept feeling that way.
Right.
And I'd go to the counselor and I'd be like, all right, so I'm dealing with it again. Here's what's going on. Well, you know, she's a private investigator. She goes, I know, but there's just these signs and this stuff, and it just makes me feel this way. And she's like, yeah, but da-da-da, you know, and so.
right, the
She
therapist
was
is trying to
operating under the
diagnose.
assume of
You're right,
I-
because
I'm
this is what
mistaken.
you presented.
Yes,
There's something
yes.
wrong with me.
Yeah.
I'm feeling this type of way.
Yeah.
Why am I feeling this
Yeah,
way? And of
yeah.
course, there, you know,
And
cool. Go ahead and open up that wallet and let's dive into your
Yeah,
childhood.
what they should have said is, you know, maybe you're right.
Right.
Have you considered you might be right here?
Right.
That would have been a great question to ask. Well, I hadn't. I'm pretty dumb. You know, I was super young. I was in my young 20s.
You were
know?
young and naive.
What's
I
up,
get it.
Joey?
But still, like that's a whole different level of just a lie, because not only did A, obviously you lie to me, but B, like you foundationally challenged and changed things about me that made me question my own sanity enough.
Yes.
Because of your lie.
Yes.
Like,
and that's commitment.
what a piece of
Yes,
just.
but I give mad respect for the commitment level. I mean, she was committed to the lie.
I mean,
way
man,
committed.
People have died for this.
Yeah, it crossed my mind. But in my young 20s, that crossed my mind.
Yeah, that's why
Like,
I'm
I might
like,
stab this trick.
dude,
might
I
do it.
don't
I might
blame
do
you
it.
a bit.
You know,
like,
but I did not, obviously.
if that's whatever, like,
allegedly. As far as you know. She's not alive, but as far as you know.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not true at all. She died way later, many years later. But yeah, no, that
You didn't
that
stab her.
was
You
intense.
just poked her with a never-ending toothpick.
No, I just
Slow
said
bleed
goodbye.
to death.
No. I got, I did get some little bits of
Did
satisfaction.
you get revenge? Yeah.
Not the same way, no, but I'll tell you that in her, she had a lot of issues, as you can imagine.
Right.
And this was after all of that. We were still together, believe it or not. But I didn't know that at the time. But she discovered that she didn't want to not do meth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she discovered that.
Yeah.
And that was the end, because I was like, yeah, I'm not going to stick
Yeah,
around
no.
while you do whatever you're
Destroy.
doing here. But so she kind of became, a meth head.
Right.
I mean, to be honest, I mean, that's she became a crackhead, a unreliable, lying kind of person, and
Gotcha.
and so when we went to court, I had bought a car for her technically to drive, and I worked for a car dealership at the time, and so the judge said, well, you need to give her that car so she has a car. And I'm like, that's fine, but she's going to have to finance it in her name.
Right.
Well, she couldn't do it. And the judge said, well, you still have to give it to her, and she'll have to pay you. And I said, she's never going to pay me. Your Honor.
Right.
I'll never get a dime. And he said, well, then you file contempt. I said, she's not going to pay that either. And he almost gave me contempt because I argued with him. And so I just had to accept it. So
Right.
then, so this for months, the first time she made a half a payment.
Right.
Never got another penny.
Of course.
Okay. So about 2 months in, probably at least once a month, if not, every other month, the bank would call me.
Right.
And they'd say, listen, you have to have insurance on this car. It's financed through the bank.
Right.
You're
right.
required to have insurance.
Right.
And she wouldn't put it on there, And so I kept calling her going, you've got to put insurance. Oh, I will. So about 6 months into this, the bank calls me. And they said, Mr. Beam, listen, if you don't get insurance on this car, and they knew what the situation was.
Right.
We're going to have to put forced place insurance on it. Okay?
Okay.
And I said, well, what does that mean? What is that? And he said, well, forced place insurance won't cover you at all. It only covers the loan.
Okay.
I said, put that shit on right now.
Right.
Right now. This moment. You want us to. Now. Put
Right.
it on there.
Right.
Man, let me tell you what. I took a sick amount of pleasure. Very, very sick amount of pleasure. 3 months later, I get the call. Hey, yeah, I just had a car wreck. Oh, really? What do I need to do? Who do I need to call about the insurance? I said, well, you remember that I called you time after time about putting insurance on the car, right?
Right.
Well, yeah. I said, and you didn't put insurance on the car. Right, but you got it through the bank. I did. I said, and it pays off the loan.
But you're done.
But you don't get anything, she said.
Nice.
And she said, so I'm fucked.
Yep.
And I said, well, you can look at it that way. But I'm free. Good luck. I celebrated that for months.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, that call was so delicious.
Oh, I
to
bet.
me. Just hearing her realize she was not going to get a penny made me so. It's sick, I know. But, after all she put me through, I was like, well, at least I got a little joy out
All
of it.
right. At least you, yeah.
Yeah.
You had the final word.
Sorsby said Never Ending Toothpick was my stage name in college. Yeah, no, that's great. Never Ending Toothpick. Yeah, man, it is funny, though, how much joy we'll take at times in getting our get back, getting our come ups. You know what I mean?
Right.
After somebody's run over you for a long time.
Right.
It's like, when you blossom from being nerdy in school to all of a sudden you're not anymore.
Yeah, do people want to talk to you?
Everybody
Yeah.
wants to talk to you. You know what I mean? All of a sudden now you're a cool guy. Look, I was a nerd.
Dude, I was too. I was not part of any group.
I did my last couple of years of high school. I weaseled my way into a popular group, but I was never like a popular. I mean, I was well known. People did in general like me, I think, but a lot of people, I was a dork.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Same.
And so, that was just how it was. And then fast forward to I got the radio job, right?
Right.
And so now it's Corey and Patrick. It's the #1 show. I'm going to a high school reunion. And now everybody.
Right, now, yeah.
Now everybody. And these people are coming
Now
up.
you're the
I'm
big
like,
fish.
I'm like, man,
Dude, you get
get out of here with
get
that, man. You were an asshole to me the whole time we were in school. I was not mean to a single person, by the way. I was kind to everybody. Because, it's years later. But I was just like, look at this right here, picked on me, told me I was,
Right.
now he wants to come over. Man, I love the show.
yeah.
Love the show.
Can I get your autograph, man?
Yeah.
I always liked you in
Yeah.
school, man. You
Tell
were
you
always
what, I'm
cool
going to
kid,
autograph
yeah.
my shoe and put it up your ass and leave the imprint there. How about that? Did you ever have a time where you got back, you got that kind of win?
Yeah, we were like talking about it earlier, man, and there's been times where let's say like there was somebody that I was interested in or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and unfortunately, just whatever, they didn't feel the same, kind of got the brush off, and maybe a little rude. Oh, you're not my type,
Yeah.
the nice easy way to call you ugly.
Yeah. Or say I'm not interested.
Right,
Whatever.
right,
I'm not
exactly.
attracted to you.
Right.
Yeah.
And so there's been a couple times where then I'll just forget about them, or the conversation fizzles out, or okay, clearly they weren't interested, and then you go into a store or go running through like the drive-through at McDonald's or something, and
And they're
Oh,
there.
hey, can I get? And then they turn around and you're like,
Oh,
oh,
hey, how you doing?
how you doing? Yeah, you're working at McDonald's now. Okay, cool.
No,
Yeah.
it's-
By the
it's
way,
great,
I'm
it's
I'm
great.
like a touring announcer and everything.
Yeah, I'm on Patrick and the People. You
Right?
got
Have
the
you?
show?
Yeah. Are you a fan of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
check
you
it-
should check it out. Listen
yeah,
in
check it out.
sometime.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll come back
Yeah.
through in big size with you or something.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
catch
We'll
you
have to
next time.
catch up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
we'll-
That's always you kind of walk away just going.
We'll share a Big Mac or something one day.
Apparently
Yeah.
that was a nice dodged bullet.
Yeah, right. That is funny though when you have those moments. I do remember there was a girl from junior high. Her name was Amy Hoover. I don't know why I remember her name, but I remember that. If I was a dork in high school, in junior high, I was a super dork.
Right.
Because
Right.
you know how you are in junior high. Already your face is misshapen.
Right.
Nothing is equal on your face. Nothing's, got any symmetry at all. Your nose is bigger than it should be. Your things are wonky on your head. Your clothes don't fit right. You're probably not wearing the cool shit, or I wasn't. And I'll never forget walking in, and I was probably at this point about 35 maybe, and walking into this gas station, and just like you, here's this chick,
Right.
and I didn't recognize her at first, and she goes, Patrick Beam? And I was like, yeah.
What's up?
And she goes, Amy Hoover. I was like, oh, okay. Hey, how you doing? She goes, wow, how are you doing? Talk about hot to hot.
She didn't.
She did.
She didn't actually say that.
Swear to God.
Wow.
Swear to God. And I was just like,
Wow.
I walked away going, I know you think you're complimenting me, but, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. But I'm like, from not. Thanks for stepping
Right.
all over me.
Right.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
appreciate that.
you didn't even try
Yeah,
and,
you were too much of
weasel.
a piece of shit in school to talk to, but now you look good.
Right. Yeah.
I'll
Wow.
move on now. Thank you, Amy. Good luck to you.
Now that you look like you've hit every branch on the way down.
I
Yeah.
would not say anything like that, but let's take a break. How about that? I'll say that.
Darkness is coming, nightfall be here soon. On the verge of seeing my own tragic ruin. In the pitch black ink, monsters they do seek to prey on and torment those who are weak. I'm looking for you. I need you to reach down, pull me through. Can you? Could you? Would you? Can you pull me through? So many creatures looking to gnaw my bones. I wish there were detours, but my monsters are all homegrown. My monsters are all homegrown. Like a field full of fears, growing strong in the wild. It's time to come with me. Oh, my child, my child, my child, my sweet, sweet child. So many creatures looking to gnaw on my bones. I wish there were detours, but my monsters are all homegrown. No, my monsters are all homegrown. I'm looking for you. I need you to reach down, pull me through. Can you? Could you? Would you? Can you pull me through? The monsters are coming. Could you? Would you? Can you pull me through? Underneath the neon lights, we weave our way through the night. Yeah, my buddy just dropped 50K. Says his new challenger will blow me away.
Okay, I can't let Rich do songs anymore. I said, put on a song. You're killing me, dog. Killing me, man. Killing me. All right, we're back. What were you telling me that you heard?
So, all right, man. Let me try and look something up.
Okay,
Hang on. Let
go
me try
ahead.
and look up more about it because it was just something that I had seen.
Well, go
but,
ahead and let me talk about this for a minute.
Okay.
Fitz Auto, baby. That's what I want to talk about. Why don't you go over to fitzauto.com? Just it's FITTS auto.com. Okay, you can go over there. You can apply, but what you can do is look through every bit of their inventory. And you can see everything, man. You can see the prices of every vehicle they have. All the pictures. Most vehicles have 30 plus pictures, so they really put up a lot of pictures for you to see. And when I talk about, these vehicles that have lower miles, like if you they've got a 2020 Ford Fusion SE with 36,000 miles on it. Okay. You got a Subaru Legacy with about 50,000 miles. It's not even broke in. You got a Kia Soul with 30,000 miles. So, let's see, what else do we have here? Here's a Hyundai Venue, 34,000 miles. How about a Porsche Panamera with only 70,000 miles on it? Yeah, they got those. It's any kind of vehicle you can imagine. They've got it over there, and they're great vehicles. They work with you on credit. They report to the credit bureau to help you get reestablished if you've had some problems. Check them out online, fitzauto.com, or in person. It's 8421 Stagecoach Road in Little Rock. All right.
Yeah. So I saw this on TikTok. I think it was yesterday, and I meant to actually send it to you because I was like, "What in the world?" It was like a 5-minute long video. So, anyways,
Okay.
I can still send it to you. But essentially, it's a futuristic prison concept.
Okay.
It includes using AI to create artificial memories that simulate the experience of serving a prison sentence in just minutes.
How would it do such a thing?
So apparently, it's rather than years. It says this method, known as Cognify, would offer a choice between traditional imprisonment and this fast-tracked rehabilitation through memory implantation. So basically, what it is it's an AI, and it implants you go into this chamber, and it implants the memories of being in prison for, let's say, 20 years. But you're only in it for 5 minutes. And then, bam, you're back out, released, time served, go be a contributing member of society. So you have the memories like you've been in prison for 20 years.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'd have to see that in action to understand
Yeah.
how that would work. I mean, I'm not sure that, I don't know how you pull that off. I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe it, but I'm saying it seems challenging to me. Although in the right circumstances, things can seem very real
Right.
in AI, but I don't know how you could get the passage of time is the problem that I have. I mean,
Right.
not that you can't do all kinds of other things with the AI. I mean, you could probably put someone in a room where it's all the walls and ceiling have cameras that
Right.
you know,
Right.
that are on.
Watch it.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
no, that put something on the walls and ceiling so it's an immersive environment, like going to the Sphere.
Oh, okay.
in
I
Vegas,
got you.
Right.
I got you.
And
Yeah.
so you could put them in any immersive environment you want to, and through any rigorous amount of things that you want to. You could terrorize them. You do anything.
Right. Right.
But I don't know how you get the mind to believe you've been there for longer than you have.
Right.
I mean, I could understand.
That's interesting.
That 24 to 48 hours might seem like a week somehow, but I don't know how a short amount of time can seem like 20 years. That's a real difficult way for me to see it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was watching it and I was like, man, that's crazy. And to be honest, like my initial thought was like, man, how do you think that that's going to deter criminals? Because I would think, look, hey, I'm going to go kill this person and serve, 50 years of prison, and that'll be my lunch break. I can do that then,
No, it doesn't make sense. Sorsby said, I've seen this one. Total Recall was a good movie. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what happened to Douglas Quaid, isn't it? No way the time off your life is meant to be part of the punishment. Mr. Mayhem, that is part of the challenge there, isn't it? I do think that, in an ultimately better universe, we could heal people of these issues. But I think we need to start sooner and detect these things sooner.
That's an interesting
Because if
way.
you watch, because of my wife, I've watched copious amounts of the ID channel.
Right.
I've seen all these
Yeah, I
different,
married an axe murderer, and
all
I
these
didn't
different
know,
stories,
and yeah.
And there's always signs, always. These people that do these things, this is not in a vacuum.
Right.
Most of the time, occasionally you have someone who's like, well, he never had a clue. They were just fine. Grew up in a great child, great
Right.
childhood,
They just
no
snapped. Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the time, there's shit going on through their whole life that leads up to that.
Right.
And so we have to do a better job somewhere along that route of sourcing this out and finding a way to correct it. How that happens, I don't know.
Right.
Wish they had that 10 years ago. I'd have them implant a failed marriage with a cow that wouldn't even feed itself. It was so lazy. I don't know what to say to that. I'm sorry I read that.
Oh man.
I think punishment needs to be more harsh. Yeah, I think that's how.
I mean, that's kind of. I feel
think-
like it'd be a easy. Who would not go for that?
Well, sure.
I mean,
why wouldn't you? Of course you would. And I've seen dystopian movies where they put them in these chambers, and they're in there and they're trapped in their own head.
Right.
Was that Minority Report did that as one? That's just one. But I don't know. Does punishment need to be more harsh? Some people feel like they don't care what happens to people in prison.
right.
They're like, hey, you went to prison. This is what you get. You get the butt love. You get whatever you get. You get bad food. You
Right.
get beat up. That's your own fault.
Right. That's you made the choice.
A
man.
lot of people may feel that way, but feel very strongly about it. Other people feel like that, and I see both sides, but a lot of people feel like it only makes things worse.
Right.
You go in. You go in
You get
and you
institutionalized.
get institutionalized.
We've all seen Shawshank.
You learn how to become a better criminal
Right.
from the other criminals.
Right.
And you go back out, and then it's tough to get a job.
Right.
And then if you do get a job, it's tough to pay your bills. And then the next thing you know, you're like, well, I know what will work.
I mean,
Robbing banks,
I get that.
So
but-
I do think there are better ways to do it, but I don't think that shortening time necessarily is one. But I think that it would be great to find a way to create. There are models in different states of very effective rehabilitation type situations for criminals,
Right.
where they have a negligible recidivism rate. Where 70% of prisoners don't come back.
Yeah.
And right now, it's almost the opposite of that. It's more like 70%
Are guaranteed to
are
come back,
coming
right.
back. So to me, that means we're doing it wrong. Because, look, I get it. If you go to prison for murder, for some heinous murder where you've got forever in prison.
Right.
Maybe I'm not as worried about that, to be honest with you. But for the rest of people who have a shot to come out, I think when they come out, that they shouldn't be penalized more. They've done their time.
Right, right.
They paid for what they did. They're supposed to come out clean on the other side.
Right.
But the other side of it is they come out to a world that probably they're behind in.
Right.
Because if you've been to prison even for in this technological age,
Dude,
8 years,
yeah,
a
you're
lot's
a whole
changed.
new world. Yeah.
By the time you come out, I mean, you go in when Bush was president. Or let's say even Obama. When Obama got elected,
Right.
and you're in a vacuum, maybe you didn't watch the news, and you come out and Trump's president. What? Hey, wasn't he on The Apprentice? Yeah, no, that guy. That's the one. Yeah, but seriously, we have to equip people with life skills and job skills.
Way sooner on. Yeah.
We have to. We
Right.
have to equip them with. I mean, look, they got email now,
Right.
social media now.
Right.
I mean, prisoners are communicating on social media and by email. They have computer access, so you're giving them all those things. We need to do the other things.
I'll even go one further with this. I saw the stupidest thing I'd ever seen the other day, just randomly scrolling through Facebook. Mm-hmm. Apparently, they have groups out there now that are like Facebook single dating groups for currently housed inmates.
Yeah, no,
Like they put hey, be my pen pal and blah blah
And
blah,
again,
and I'm looking for, and I'm like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
every lady that signs up for that, every guy that signs up for that
Is an idiot,
should automatically be referred to some kind of counseling.
right?
You're required now to go to counseling because your selection button is broken. Your thermostat is busted. Something
I
went
couldn't
wrong.
believe it, man. I was
Yeah,
like,
no.
this is a thing now?
No, you know that Mangione guy or whatever his name was, Luigi, the one.
Yeah, the one that killed
smoked healthcare
the
guy?
yeah.
Man, women can't get enough of that dude. There's a gazillion women that would marry him right now. There are women out there who want to. They write to serial killers and stuff. And I'm like, you understand why he's there, right? He killed women, specifically women.
Right.
He mutilated him. He cut him up. He did crazy things with you. You're like, but he'll love me.
Right.
Sure. He will. Sometimes I think they
Right
do
when
it.
he's wearing your skin as a blanket to
Yeah.
sleep comfortably in.
No, no. If you're pursuing inmates for your dating pool, something's. You can get a bad boy that's not in jail or prison. You know what I mean? You can get an edgy dude.
You don't
Without-
have to
get you a
be
motorcycle
lonely
guy. Yeah.
at inmatesonly.com. Right.
Yeah, no, but that's not correct.
Hey,
I mean, it's true. That
Mom.
stuff goes on.
I got a date with 041223.
Yeah. You know what was the first time that I went up to see somebody in prison? It was, probably 15 years, 16 years ago. I'd never in my life been in a penitentiary.
Yeah.
Not for any reason, or even been to one. And so we're going to visit somebody. And the thing not that most things are amusing in prison, they're not. But the thing that amused me the most was the Olin Mills backdrop that you can take pictures with the inmate with.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're standing in a cabin, out in the woods. There he is in his jumpsuit. Looks like you escaped in the woods. Are you about to jump in that stream?
Right.
And just fly down it and run out of here?
Let's just create the
Yeah.
incriminating evidence, yeah.
See, I even went and was put on medication only to find, he was amazing. Oh, okay.
I think I noticed that
She's-
coming too.
she's
I think that was a
circling
back.
to what I was talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, people will gaslight you, Crystal. That's facts. People who cheat become often very good liars or very bad liars.
Right.
One, they get caught. But a lot of them become very good liars, and in order to maintain that, they have to overpower you. And that to me, that's so horrible to do to another human being.
I honestly, and I agree with you. I do.
I'm not saying that we haven't all messed up or made mistakes.
No.
But I'm saying
But a
truly,
habitual,
that's something that's horrible to put another human being through that. I mean, that's torture.
Look, I would say those are probably anytime if I was interested in talking to somebody and like dating them or whatever, Those are probably going to be my two big red flags right off the start.
What's that?
If you start anything with, oh, my ex is so crazy and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
immediate red flag.
Yeah.
Immediate. And then the number two one, if it ended with, oh, well, we broke up, but shortly after, or if it's been less than 2 to 3 months since you've been broken up.
Yeah.
Like, nope, that's a red flag too.
Yeah.
If you jump from one relationship to the next, oh, we broke up 3 weeks ago. Nah, call me in another couple months.
I've been guilty of that.
Yeah.
Because, and I've analyzed it a lot of different ways because I kept making some poor choices. I was not choosing the inmates. But I wasn't always that far off, But I realized, first of all, in my case, I was codependent.
Right.
That was the problem that I had. I was very, very, very codependent. Just a product of my upbringing. Not blaming my parents.
Right.
It's just what happened as a result of.
Right. Right.
But even having said that, when you jump out of one relationship and right into a new one, you haven't had time to do an autopsy.
Right. That's
And the fact of the matter is, no matter what happened, in some way you have a responsibility and a blame there.
right.
Because look, maybe you did choose a serial cheater.
Right.
How did you miss all the flags?
Right,
Why
right.
did you choose that person? You need to do an autopsy on that.
You've got to
Okay.
take some accountability for your.
Or if you allowed them to manipulate you, even knowing they were cheating on you and you stayed with them, okay, why did you do that? You have to do yourself a service.
Agree.
Because otherwise, if you don't know why you chose wrong then,
Just gonna go do it.
how
again.
are you going to prevent yourself from doing it again?
Yep.
Some people who are relationship people, and especially if you're codependent, man.
You see
Shit,
the.
well, I can look past a red flag like nobody's
Oh
business.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you think it's red, but I think it's blue.
Right.
Oh,
right.
that's a beautiful
I see
flag.
all the flowers
Oh,
and
no,
everything,
no,
and the yeah.
You're misreading. No, that's not what happened.
Yeah.
No, she lost custody of her kids. It was no big deal.
Right.
No, it is a big deal. It is a big deal. Why do you not have?
Right.
I'm not saying that makes you a bad person.
No.
But I'm saying I need to understand why.
Right. Right.
These are decisions you've made. If you have, if you're getting with someone who has kids from a previous marriage,
Right.
is that person still involved?
Right.
Because being
Why
a
are they
blended
not? Right.
family or dealing with someone's exes, and I'm not talking about an ex-girlfriend, that doesn't mean shit.
Right.
But if he was married to someone and has kids with them, or she,
Right.
you're going to deal with that person and
Absolutely.
those situations.
You have to accept that, and you need to do
And-
it in a responsible.
And it's not something that you can just go, oh, that's fine. No.
No,
There's a
it's-
lot behind that.
Right. There's a whole.
There's a whole lot to talk about there.
Right.
There's a lot of shit that goes down.
Absolutely.
And so, but when your relationship ends, you at least owe yourself the service of an autopsy.
Right.
A true, honest one. Where you look at yourself and go, how did I mess up in this? Where were my sins here,
Right.
so to speak?
Right.
Where did I not see? Where did I have blinders on? Where did I make mistakes?
Absolutely.
So that hopefully you can avoid it.
Brandon said women want a nice guy, but choose the bad boy every time. I mean,
I think young
Yeah.
women do that. Young
Young.
women love bad boys.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying all women to some extent don't love a bad boy. That's why movies and everything else are made about it. But in general terms, younger women want bad boys. More mature women want a man. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
most of the time.
Right.
Uh,
I will admit, and I was thinking about it the other day. So Saturday after the game, I went out to, the local bar or whatever, just had a few drinks,
Yeah,
hung
okay.
out with the team and everything. But I was still in my announcer getup,
Okay, yeah.
Which to me is fine to go out in. Like,
Sure.
hey, I was just announcing,
it's-
so I've got the,
yeah, it's uptown.
And yeah, I'm dressed up and yeah, I'm looking good. But kid you
Yeah.
not, man, I started looking around and I was like, what the freak is going on? I'm getting smiles from lots of different directions and everything.
Yeah.
Where normally I just show up in, a t-shirt and jeans or whatever.
Well,
so I
I've
was
seen
like,
your
"Hey,
T-shirt
right."
collection. I know the difference.
Yeah, exactly. It's a
No.
very comfortable, dude, homey look, but that's that,
No, but I'm saying that no, in the suit, you're going to get more looks than the Hufflepuff shirt or whatever. Yeah. and especially when you just pull it out of the hamper and throw it on or at the dryer. Or whatever.
Right.
You know, it's never seen an iron. You know, I assume that you don't own one, but I was going to get you one for Christmas, but I wasn't sure.
Well, I would appreciate that. I actually do own
do
I
you?
owned an iron.
Okay.
I know how to iron.
Oh, do you?
I don't know. Yeah, I have a whole ironing board and
Really?
like all the dude. Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah. I have. Yeah.
It's probably like buried or something.
I know it's right in my. It's
Really?
right on the shelf above my
be damned.
washer and dryer. Yeah, you
I'll
wouldn't
be
believe
damned.
it.
I'm
I don't know where in the world my iron went to. It disappeared. I don't know if it was between hot springs and moving or what.
Legit.
Legit.
Okay.
Like when I first moved in, I went looking for it and I
just
haven't been
giving you a
able to
hard
find it. I know, but it's actually something that bothers me because I spend like every day looking around for it.
For your
'Cause
iron.
it was a nice iron, man.
Yeah.
And I had it specifically like for my suits and all my stuff, and I'm like, damn it, it's in this house somewhere.
A sharp-dressed man catches the eye every time, Mistress Mayhem says.
Yeah.
It is true. Now, there's definitely something about when people get dressed up, it changes everything. You know, it changes your perception of that person. It changes what you think the worth of that person may be.
Yeah.
You know, it changes a lot of things. I mean, you know, guys put on uniforms or suits, same with women, I'm sure.
Right.
And all of a sudden it's like,
Hey.
you know, if I'm wearing this versus if I were wearing back in the day my military BDUs, you know, if I put on my military uniform and it was crispy
All right.
and ironed up and looked good, then I would always get attention from that because uniforms, right? Ask policemen,
Right,
I'm sure
absolutely.
firemen,
Right.
You know, there's
Everybody
something
always
about
goes for the
these-
uniform.
yes.
Right.
Yeah. If you're in a uniform or if you're in a suit of some kind, if you're dressed to the nine, if you look that good.
Was reading Tactical's comment, and yes, I do, Jay. That would be another great idea.
What'd he say?
Jay said I need a steamer.
Yeah, I like to, you know what, a cheap steamer, you take a washcloth, get it about halfway wet, throw it in the dryer with your shirt, and just run it for a minute, and it'll take care of that, you know. That sometimes I'll do that.
Right.
All right, let's talk about sleep, because a lot of us aren't getting enough of it, apparently. It's a popular topic. New research may have uncovered why we're sleep deprived. It asked Americans about their nighttime routines, bedtimes, and sleep habits, giving us insight into why a lot of us may feel tired. Now, this is a survey of 2,000 adults. What time would you guess the average American falls asleep?
10:30 to 11:30.
You're spot on in the realm.
Really?
11:18.
Okay.
11:18 p.m. I would not have thought it to be that late on average.
Right.
I would have thought a lot of people went to bed sooner.
Yeah.
Because it's like, for me,
I mean,
I know I should
that
be
makes
in bed
sense
at
for
10
your
o'clock.
age range.
Yeah,
You can go to bed after Jeopardy, man.
no, that's right. Right after I have my Jello, get my Geritol, and hop into bed. No, that's
Right.
exactly what's going to happen. Yeah. No, I wish I could love myself before, but I didn't take my ED medicine, so what am I going to do? Just pop out my teeth and
Right.
gum it up and move on.
Why not, man?
Man, listen. So I wouldn't have thought 11:18, but I can't. It's a struggle for me to go to bed at 10, even if I'm tired. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's too early. Yeah, I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, okay.
You
But 10:01, man.
No. There's a lot happening before we climb into bed. The average person starts their, quote, nightmare routine at 10:15 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So that pre-bed prep takes 21 minutes on average. The thing is, very few actually start snoozing right away. It takes about 40 minutes for the average person to fall asleep.
Right.
So what they're saying is,
It's probably from when you enter REM. Or
if you start 10:15, your bedtime routine, right?
Right.
Then 21 minutes it's going to take to get in bed. That's 10:36.
Mm-hmm.
40 minutes to go to sleep puts you at 11:18.
Okay.
Some stay up later than planned, often to finish up chores or things they need to take care of, or because they're night owls, or because maybe they have shows to watch.
Right.
Some respondents admit they just don't want to go to sleep and fast forward to the next workday. Others stay up late because it's the only time they can connect with their partner.
Gotcha.
Yeah, kids
Makes
are
sense.
in bed.
Right.
Finally get those little
What's
bastards
up, dear
to sleep.
Giger?
and get them, Benadrylled up and out,
Right.
No, that's not true. No,
Melatonin.
don't use that stuff. But yeah, so you finally get time with each other, and you're like, let's hang out a little longer.
Right. Right.
Those late nights take a toll, and people have 3 mornings a week. They wake up wishing they'd gone to bed earlier the night before.
At least.
At least.
I'm right there, yeah.
I don't, unless I can just sleep until I don't know what that, I never wake up and feel just like, yeah, let's go day.
Sundays are the worst for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you still wake up at the time you normally would and you don't want to?
Well, no, it's because, normally, and lately, it's been so jam-packed, and I sit here and I go, okay, Sunday, and in my brain I think, oh, tomorrow's Monday, I've got some time to, sleep in and then wake up and get the week started, and then I'm like, no, you have to be up at 5:30 in the morning to get ready and out the door to Patrick and the people, and the whole week starts back over again, and it's damn, there goes that,
It's true, man.
Yeah.
That's very true.
But it's interesting that, and again, not complaining at all or anything, but it's just, it's interesting in the fact of every Sunday, man, I have to talk myself into no, you can't stay up late and,
it's hard though.
catch up on. Yeah, man.
It is. I'm a big fan of the 4-day work week. I think that it's more productive. I think if we could shift to that model, I think it'd be better.
Yeah.
For everybody. But I think it's going to take a little while. Some companies are doing it, but I do think it would be better. I think people would feel a lot more refreshed.
I mean, again, yes
but
and
again,
no.
I'll say this.
I don't.
Unless I sleep. And, if I lay down and then I just sleep, no alarm clock, whenever I wake up,
Right.
then I'll feel great.
Yeah.
But if I just have to get up at an alarm time, every day feels the same. Oh, God. And then I have to decide, am I hitting snooze again? Or not?
Right.
Do I hit the snooze or do I go ahead and roll out? And sometimes every day is different.
Yeah.
I have this little window of time I play with. It starts at about 4:12.
Okay.
Okay, and it works its way to about 5:10. And this window that I play with. So that first alarm goes off, I may get up.
Okay.
I may
This is from your afternoon nap, yeah.
No, yes.
Or this is in the morning.
No, in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. 4:12, when the alarm goes off, I may get on up,
Okay.
have breakfast, and come right on in here.
Right.
I may get up, have breakfast, lay back down for 20 minutes.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dangerous.
Dangerous, man.
That's dangerous.
You're asking for.
That's very dangerous.
Right. This is why Tactical said that you have pictures of traffic when you're late. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to learn from you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Anyways.
Yeah. No. I
So you lay back down for 20 minutes,
yeah,
maybe.
I might do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just hit snooze and not get up till 4:45. And then just get up and hustle on. And I'm most of the time, either way, I'm out the door by 5:05.
Okay.
Most mornings.
Right.
But I've just got that window that I can, play with. But it doesn't matter what I do. I wake up like,
Oh, always, man.
every
Yeah.
day. It's like
Yeah.
being born again.
Right.
Oh, it's like traumatic. Oh, things felt so good in there. How did I get out here again? My old job was 4 days a week, had Friday to Sunday off, and I loved it. Yeah, no, it's great.
See, you talk about that, and in theory, it sounds great. A 4-day work week.
Yes.
But then I sit here and go, okay, well, that'd be 4 12-hour shifts. What am I going to move?
Not
What am I going to
necessarily
take?
4 10s.
Okay, 4 10-hour shifts.
Yeah.
Still, though. Where am I going to take away from to make up those 10 hours? Because.
Well, you'd only be putting in 2 more a day.
Right.
So it's 8 hours.
So right now I work 10:30 in the morning until 7 o'clock at night at my regular job, right?
Yeah.
We're here from.
So you would be working 10:30 to 9, 4 days a week.
Right.
Then you'd have 3 off.
Right.
In a
That's
row.
still pretty late.
It is.
And then I still have to do dinner and put kiddo to bed and everything.
Nurses, police, firefighters, most of them work 12-hour schedules.
Right.
I
get that, but that's also their only, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but that may be their only, employment or whatever. They only have that.
No, that does make a difference. You're right.
For me, and again, not trying to
you have-
complain because I'm grateful and blessed, but
If you
for
have
me,
8 jobs.
right, if you're, a single dad and a podcaster and an announcer
Yes.
and this and that, yeah, Again, not complaining. I choose to do this. This is what I do to,
Yeah.
build my life.
You're
But
right.
yeah,
But
and
you
the
know, it does-
4-day work week.
But it does
Woohoo.
have a toll.
It does.
It does.
It
No
does.
doubt a doubt. Tactical said, I wake up every day like Ace Ventura coming out of the Rhino. Yeah, no, that's perfectly sensible. That's exactly how. Yeah, yeah. I did work 313s for about 5 years. That was nights though. See, I never was able to make a conversion to night.
Yeah, I could never do a night job, man. I
think
tried.
once.
Yeah,
and
it was
It
miserable.
was terrible.
That is a
I
whole
felt left
different
behind by
breed
the
of
world.
person. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt left behind by the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. the night stuff.
Dude, it's just a whole, like, they say nighttime workers are crazy, but that's literally the truth, man. Like, it is a whole different
It's a
type
different,
of.
different individual.
Yeah, man.
If you work overnight, yeah,
Yeah.
and
Because you never see the sun. You want the blackout curtains because you're sleeping
yeah,
during the day.
right?
So
Yeah,
yeah.
No, it is odd to. I'd have to have a spouse that worked the same type of hours.
Yeah.
I couldn't do nights and she do days because it'd be like, well, what's the point? Of
Right,
this?
right.
You know, what's the point of this? Let's see. More than half lose sleep because they have to wake up earlier. A quarter says they go to sleep later so they can make lunches and help with homework.
Yep.
And for 11%, the lack of sleep comes from worrying more about their child returning to school. I don't know about all that, but I guess.
I mean, I think that just comes from the trying to be prepared for the next morning.
Yeah, no.
That would make a child returning
I-
to school. That's
I
right. Is his
envy-
backpack packed? He's got his homework in it. He's got a snack. He's got everything he needs.
I'll
Right?
tell you who I envy. I envy people like Bundy and Jamie.
Yeah.
Because here's why. Because they have a skill and discipline. It's not, I guess, not a skill, a discipline that I often lack.
Yeah.
There are some areas I'm super disciplined, others not at all.
Right.
And so, when it comes to how they prepare for their week, on Sunday, she's making stuff to make meals for all week.
Oh, meal
So
prepping.
She preps for the whole week.
Man, I've always
She al-
admired that.
Yeah, has all the
I
food
can't
done
do
for
it.
the week. I could, I don't.
Right.
You know,
I should say the same
yeah.
thing, but yeah.
So I respect the hell. I envy that discipline
Right.
that they employ because once that you've done that, I mean, think about the decisions you've made for the whole week already.
Right.
You
Right.
know, because you're not where are we going to go?
Right.
You don't have to go anywhere for lunch necessarily.
Right.
You know, you've
already got it.
You're not
Just
spending
throw it in the
any extra
microwave.
money.
Right. Yeah.
So you're saving money.
Absolutely.
You're saving time. So there's a lot to that, and some people prep for other things ahead of the week too, and I think that's great when people are that disciplined and work ahead
Enabled.
like that.
Right.
Yeah, it's like people who have, everything goes in a place and has a label.
I come up with excuses to not do it.
Sure, of course, don't we all?
The whole meal prepping thing. I'm like, yeah, but then every meal's
Yeah,
gonna
it's gonna be
taste
the
microwaved,
same.
and it's
Yeah.
gonna,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be,
Yeah.
it's not as
No,
good as when it's fresh
That's
off out
right.
of the pan.
I'll
you
talk
know?
myself out of it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Anything to not do it. Yeah, that's true.
Mine, believe it or not, and I know it's my Achilles heel, man, especially with announcing and everything. And I've just about come to the conclusion that maybe sometime I may have to invest in a social media manager or something. Because no matter what I try, no matter how much I want to, I am
You're
just
not
not.
disciplined enough in it.
No, dude, I am not disciplined enough
Let me-
to post on social
Let me
media.
tell you what you can do, and
And I know all the automated post programs and everything. I just can't do it.
no, I
man.
get it. There are nowadays you can get virtual assistants.
Yeah.
That are remote.
Okay.
So I just talked to someone a couple days ago about it. Virtual assistants that are like $4, $5 an hour,
Yeah.
and they'll do that stuff.
Yeah.
They'll do all that for you. Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be awesome.
There
Because I
are.
thought, if I could just have somebody that I could be like, here's my schedule, this is what I'm doing, I'm going to send you pictures of
Yeah,
everything
go
I do,
promote this.
post it everywhere.
Yeah, do whatever.
Right,
Do your thing.
right.
Yeah, and there are people out there that for less than you imagine, you can go to Fiverr and find people. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to do it. Yeah, to get that done. Speaking of Bundy, he took care of my AC last week in a big way. Much appreciation, Bundy. That's a little doggy. Yeah, man. Bundy, he's got the Summit Services,
Right.
and they do everything.
that's
And
good, man.
he's good people. They're solid people.
I'm happy for his success, and I'm glad to hear that he can at least show up somewhere because he still hasn't showed up here for his tortilla slap yet, man. So.
Oh shit, Bundy, it's on. You've been called out.
I've done taken, 2 paintball shots, a taser shot,
No,
wrestling chop.
You have. I mean, in fairness,
I think it's time to
it is
pay
time
up,
for
Bundy.
to pay the piper.
Right. He been,
He's been
just
ducking
quietly
and
ducking off. And,
Yeah, he keeps-
I got to fix people's
I've
air
got a new
conditioning because
company.
it's
I got a new
115
company.
degrees
Yeah.
out. Look,
It's summer.
I can tour all over the U.S. and still show up to Patrick and the people, man.
Well, that's true,
I'm
man.
just saying.
Justin Crystal said, I was in prison for 5 full calendar years in Newport at McPherson. And it's punishment. I promise you, the only word I can use to describe it is inhumane.
Yeah.
That may very well be the case. However, having said that, I would expect most people who come out of the penitentiary to say it sucked.
Right.
Because it's not supposed to be fun.
Right.
But I do hear what you're saying, and I've seen so many documentaries and things about inhumane conditions that do occur. So I do get that,
Jay says whistles nonchalant.
That's right. That's right. Speaking of nonchalantly, we're going to nonchalantly go to break and play a very different kind of song here if it works. Let's see if it'll work. I don't. That's right.
What are
Welcome
you
to Lounge
doing,
Hour.
man?
That's right.
Just like a stadium after the game, or a pictureless old wood frame, a luggage carousel when the airport is closed, a blank page without any pose, the chair where you sat at our dinner table, or a stall that once held a horse in a rich man's sleigh, an envelope with a birthday card busted out, or a nest where the birds have already flown south. Empty, so empty, empty as my smoldering soul. Empty, so empty. Once the burning sun, now a black hole. The cup you left without any coffee, when all the fruit has been picked from the apple tree. Our fireplace without any flames, and all the mail that's come without your name. A comment section without any words, an auditorium with nothing to be heard. Like a smile that never reaches the eye, or when you said you'd love me until the day you die. Empty, so empty, empty as my smoldering soul. Empty, so empty. Once the burning sun, now a black hole. The closet space that held your clothes, or the bottle I finished that nobody knows, where our wedding photos sat over the fireplace mantle, and the wax ring that was beneath the unity candle. Every one of your given apologies, and all of the places we once agreed, and the prison from which I never wanted to be an escapee. Empty, so empty, empty as my smoldering soul. Empty, so empty. Once the burning sun, now a black hole. Empty, so empty, just like me.
Yeah, there you go. That's since NPR is going under. I had to think.
You just had to bring it back?
Man, I just had a jazz song in my mind to do, and I did it. I'm just not going to hold myself to any particular genre. You never know what you'll hear here.
I get it.
I had a guy yesterday I ran into. Actually, I didn't just run into him. He's an home inspector.
Yeah.
And, when I contracted him, I had no idea that he would even know who I was, right? But he did.
Yeah.
And so he's done a few inspections for me now. And yesterday, I met him at the inspection. He goes, bro, I got to ask you a question. He goes, man, I looked for 2 days, and I can't find it. He goes, there's a song that played at this time on your show.
Okay.
Who is that? I said, that's me. And he goes, what? I said, well, yeah, AI. I write the lyrics, and then I put it through the AI prompts and make songs.
Right.
He goes, so all the songs that play are yours? And I said, well, most of them, yeah, I'd say 95%, I guess. I mean, we do play some other listener songs. Matter of fact, James submitted some I've got to get in the system.
Nice.
But he was like, man, that's crazy, dude. He goes, can you send me that song? And I was like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I'll send you that song, man.
Which one was it?
It was the new metal song that I made.
Okay.
The newest one.
All right.
Yeah.
I've thought a couple of times about we need to create like a burnable, if they even sell CD burners anymore. But we need to get some CDs or like create some MP3s and call it like, now that's what Patrick creates music.
That's what Patrick calls music. That's great. That'd be hilarious.
Hey, look who decided to show up in comments, but not at the show.
Yeah, he said, Rich, I can't bring myself to let you do that. He's hiding. He's ducking. He's dodging.
Tell him, man. He's scared of a tortilla
I don't know
slab.
what's up with that, man. It's
know,
like
hey.
of all the things to take, that seems like the lightest one.
Right.
But my man can't seem
Seems
to
like
bring
it'd just
himself
be
up
funny,
here to do it. Well, it does seem like it'd be fun, doesn't it?
I think it would be more funny than it would hurt. But,
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I mean, I've never been slapped with I don't like to be slapped by anything.
I mean, I've got the tortillas right over there, man. We can do a tortilla
No,
slap
we're not
right
gonna
now.
do it. You ever had your buddy come up and just slap you on the back?
Oh yeah.
Man, it
Yeah,
instantly
it's hard,
will make
yeah.
me mad. I
Yeah,
will
me
fight
too.
you.
Yeah.
If you do, I will fight. I swear to God. You come up and you do that hard ass smack on the back, we're fist fighting.
Right.
Right then and there. No, it pisses me off so bad, bro. When somebody, oh my God.
That is the worst, man.
Oh, it
Especially
is.
when you're not expecting
Yeah,
it. Like
yeah.
just
No.
Yeah, that's an
That used to be
instantaneous
something people
piss
did
off.
all the time, and man, I'm
Yeah.
so mad. That or pull a chair out from under you.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, that does
you gotta
suck.
sit
Yeah,
down.
no, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
I had
used
that
to-
happen a couple times when I was
I
younger.
probably used to do that to people.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
yeah, I mean, it did happen. But yeah, it's not fun. But yeah, that back slap shit, I don't know why. It's like being stung by a wasp. I immediately get angry. It's like right off the
Yeah.
bat. Just nothing else. It's just pure anger right there.
I was looking at some.
Brad
comments.
said I like those no carb tortillas. For slapping or what?
Well, you want to be healthy while you're getting slapped in the face with the tortilla. I did want to point out another comment, and I think
Okay.
it's sad, but it was back up a ways.
Okay.
It was Mistress Mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I guess she said that the hospital she was working at closed down, so she's just enjoying a month off now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, is she a nurse? Because I mean, if you're in the medical field, I would assume that probably you'll have another job pretty quickly if you're.
Yeah, she said like she was starting another one,
But
but it'd
it-
be a month until
Oh,
it
yeah.
started.
Well, she's probably enjoying the hell out of that.
I don't
if you're
know.
in the medical field, you work a lot. You work intense hours.
Right.
Typically speaking, I can't say that's true for her, but typically speaking, it's pretty intense work.
Right,
And
right.
it's high demand, high focus, and so probably a month off is real nice.
Yeah.
It's a mini retirement.
There you go, micro retirement. Yeah.
Whatever the hell they call that dumb shit.
Yeah, that's another one. Brandon said the sack tap.
Now the
Remember
sack
doing that?
tap, that's different. Me and my sons used to do that to each other all the time. We try to sack tap, We finally have got past that now. I think because we're all grown and like I will kill you, But yeah, that was something that was we were pretty ruthless at in
Yeah.
our house. Yeah, yeah. My sons were particularly bad at getting each other. Yeah. But they'd try to get me, or I'd get them just walk by. And, that's that quick.
She was a administrative assistant running a PT clinic.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Very busy if you're running a physical therapy clinic, I'm certain, because an administrative assistant means you run the thing.
Yeah.
You're doing everything. You're not really the assistant. You're the one in charge, more or less. Yeah. Bundy, if you
there we
a
go.
paintball or the taser, I'm happy to offer the option as executioner, Turkey said.
You know,
That's right. If he chooses a paintball shot or a taser over a tortilla slap,
Right.
I do think that's fair. But I think if he ducks us another week, that he's going to have to do another spin and take the tortilla slap and whatever else comes.
So I say if he ducks us, if he comes in, if he wants to trade off, that's fine.
Yeah,
he can
obviously.
choose one of those options.
Obviously.
But if he ducks us for another week, he's got to do the paintball and the taser, and
He
the
may
tortilla
never
slap.
come back.
I'm just, hey man, you got a week.
You're trying to scare him.
You can either, dude, it's not a scare. It's a legitimate offer. You can either show up and go through the same thing I had to do, or you can, if you
You
duck
can
us
keep
another week.
service and air conditioner.
Right, yeah. Be sure people are cool. Eventually, it'll be winter
Because he
time.
gets paid to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just want you to know that. He gets paid for that. He doesn't get paid to get slapped and shot and, electrocuted.
Neither do I.
But that's fair. None of us do we? That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I mean,
Not like you're like, hey man, good job. Here's a 20, afterwards or something. Yeah.
is that what you want? $20?
No, not at all. It was.
I'll pay $20.
It was
to watch
all
you
in
get-
fun. I'm just
get shot
saying
with
that's not a
paintball.
valid argument.
No, but I would pay $20 to see that again.
To see me what?
Do you get that ass lit up with a paintball gun?
With the paintball? No.
Yeah, that was beautiful,
no,
man. That was great, man.
I should have just rolled with the first one, even though there was, it didn't hit or
You should
whatever.
have pretended.
I should have
You
just,
pretended.
yeah.
You should have pretended.
I should have leaned into that a little more
Yeah,
and
you
let
shoulda-
it be.
You should have
and-
faked that one.
No, I decided to get confident.
No,
and
you
be like,
got
this
a
is
little
nothing.
Oh, this is what you were acting crazy about, Patrick?
Yeah.
Oh.
At first,
Right. Till that second one.
even
really
he saw that like the paintball itself really like didn't break right or whatever. Yeah.
Turkey said we jumped up in YouTube followers Friday, so it was worth it. See, there you go.
So to get to our 1,000 mark, we just need to come up
We just
with
have to keep
different
putting
ways
pain
to right.
on ourselves.
Right.
We have to do that. Matter of fact, we probably need to add some new things to it because there's 2 or 3 categories that don't make sense.
Right.
So if you have ideas of things we could put on there, share them with us. We'd be interested in hearing your sick ideas. We know you got them out there. Let's see if there's anything else here that I wanted to get to. What do you got going on, man?
So this Saturday, I return to, let me see here. I believe it's, I just want to double check. I believe it is, hang on, I'll be back with that in a second.
Okay.
Anyways, well, let's talk about, so this Saturday, of course, returning to announcing for Wrestling with Pride. I believe that is up in Paragould, maybe
Okay.
Beachville. I'll find out here in just a minute. I did find out yesterday. Okay, so this is in Paragould. Yep, the Greene County Fairgrounds. It's going to open up at 4 p.m. It's the 2-year anniversary of Wrestling with Pride, man. So I'm going to be up there
So a big
announcing
event
for them.
Yeah.
Right. Wise Guys, of course, heading off to play against Duluth for the championships in Arena Mania 2. I did talk with Missy. She's the kind of
The
on-field
boss,
correspondent.
yeah.
And yeah, we call her AKA the boss.
Right.
Really, Chris Goodman is the GM, and he's done a great job. So there's been some confusion because people have legitimately thought, like, she's the boss. And that was just her nickname, kind of a nod to that. Anyways,
Yes.
whatever. But we are going to try and catch up with them on the show this week while they're traveling up there
great.
and maybe have a chance to speak with them.
Now, you were saying that it's a big event.
Getting to that,
Oh.
man. Give me a minute. Jeez. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
I'm just playing with you. No, found out yesterday, Tuesday, in Hot Springs, they're going to have a parade and block party for the Wise Guys. So
That's awesome.
come check it out, man. That's going to be at 6:30 is when that's going to start. They
what
reached
day?
out next Tuesday, the 12th.
Next Tuesday. Okay.
Yep.
A couple things here. They're throwing some eating scorpion peppers or Carolina Reaper. Yeah, that probably could be put on there. Tactical's very sick. He said walk barefoot on Legos holding a cement block.
Ooh, no.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no.
By the way, other people signing up for the tournament. Brad Elkins signed up for the Mario Kart tournament. In message, he just put future champion.
Nice.
Yeah, long-term future, not this
Those
time.
spots are filling up quick.
Well-
I mean, well, it's anybody can register for
Right,
it, but
yeah,
they have
yeah.
to qualify.
You're going to qualify when
Right.
you get there. Only the top 16 can qualify.
Right.
All
right, have you found out-
Doggy signed up as well.
Have you found out any official word yet on do they provide wheels or do we have to bring our own?
You don't have to bring a wheel at all. You don't have to use one. You
Right,
can
but I
do
mean,
it
it's an
without.
unfair advantage if you
It's
got
not,
one, man.
It's
I'm
not.
gonna
It's
want
just a
one.
comfort thing.
Right.
But I'm going to get 2 or 4 wheels,
Okay.
and I'll bring those. I'm sure.
Okay.
But I'm not buying 16 wheels. I'll tell you
Right.
that.
I get that.
You know, but I mean, it's just a comfort thing. Some people listen. There are probably people who don't want to use a wheel. They
Maybe.
probably don't like it. You know, it's just the way that I like to do it. So I mean, that's just how it is, I guess. Shit. I mean,
Doggy says he'll take 2 paintballs to the gut if you win the kart tournament.
dude, there's no doubt that I'm winning the tournament. I mean, it's a foregone conclusion, to be honest. I'm just waiting for my coronation, much like Hillary Clinton. That's wrong. Wait, I didn't win?
That was a good one, man.
I'm sorry.
You got one more for us?
Inappropriate. It's inappropriate.
We got any,
Here, let's do this.
shit
real
ain't
quick.
funny?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Listen up now, I'll tell you a story. Without a doubt, it's kinda gory. It's the worst news you could ever hear. Things just like this make you fear. Lying lunched on a dumb guy's knee, or a big hard fuck drowning some honey. Why you laughing? Why you laughing? This shit ain't funny.
Well,
What? This shit
could
ain't
be.
funny.
Could be.
This shit ain't
Maybe it is, Luke. Maybe you're wrong.
So stop laughing.
There's usually some part of it that is.
No, only to sick people. A 25-year-old man drove himself to the hospital after being shot at a house party in South L.A. Sunday morning. Well, shit, I thought that was just what happens at house parties in South L.A. I mean, if you don't get a bullet, something's
Right.
wrong. The shooting happened about 2 a.m., and the man is in stable condition at the hospital but won't cooperate with police who are trying to investigate what happened. They don't have a description. They don't know what led to the shooting because, you know why? Snitches end up in ditches. It's true, you know. The victim's refusal to help with the investigation means police have little information to try to solve the case. They're not going to solve the case. Look, if you show up at the hospital shot and you don't tell someone then,
Right.
you ain't telling nobody. He drove himself, though. I mean, think about
way to
getting
go.
shot. You think about getting shot, you think, you know, I'm debilitated now.
Right.
I'm going to have to. He
You're gonna
drove
have to call it-
himself.
Yeah, man.
I mean, sometimes I wonder in movies when I see people shot. Sometimes you see them get shot, and you know they get shot in the shoulder, and they're still doing everything in an action movie.
And you just
that
wondered
everybody's
if it's
doing.
true they
Is that-
could-
could they really do that? Then sometimes you see people get shot, and they're down. You know,
Yeah.
And some of it has to do with the caliber of round.
I mean, I would
But I'm
think
just
so,
saying,
yeah, and-
I don't know if you got hit, you know, from across the room, if someone popped you with a 9 in the shoulder,
I mean,
can you drive yourself comfortably? Not comfortably, but can you drive yourself to the hospital?
adrenaline is an amazing thing, man.
It really is, probably.
I mean, and that's what I got to imagine. At that point, you're probably just running strictly on adrenaline. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you
Adrenaline
could drive
is
your,
good.
yeah, dude.
You're
You could.
probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably right about that. Adrenaline will do a lot. Yeah, that was one of the things that one of the weird things I say that when you go through when I went through basic training, and we had these you know, chemical weapon suits.
Yeah.
You know, and one of the things that they give you is this giant injectable. It's a big needle syringe.
Okay.
And it's in a package and everything. But if you get really hit with something that's taking you out, you take that mug and you jam it right in your heart.
Wow.
And
Okay. And you just
or you can do it on the hip. too.
Right.
But it's really basically it's adrenaline.
yeah.
It just
It
just
just
gets you
pumped
enough
up
to
and-
get wherever you need to go. But that stuff's super potent.
Yeah, man.
You're right. I mean, that's why sometimes every once in a while, you'll hear the stories of somebody who has a car on them.
Right,
And
and
somebody
they've-
lifts it off.
right.
Could be a wife, could be a kid.
Yep.
You know, somehow that adrenaline shot kicks in and they're able to do it.
Yeah. Tactical said a shoulder shot, yes, will likely be a clean pass through. You'll bleed, but still be mobile.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, I could see that too. Like, I mean,
He said the shot in the movie Rust looked so real.
it's wrong.
You put yourself in the corner, man. A driver was killed and a passenger in his car injured after hitting a moose near the entrance to Alaska's Denali National Park and Preserve. How did you not see the moose? It's not like they're small animals. I mean, what are you looking at that you miss a moose?
Their phone.
I mean, how hard were you look? It's a moose.
I mean, you know, hey.
The vehicle's collision with the moose occurred at 1 a.m. Maybe it was just dark.
Oh, okay.
The 24-year-old driver from Bulgaria pronounced dead at the scene. 24-year-old female passenger was taken to a hospital. National Park Service is investigating the incident and working with the embassy to notify the driver's family. The collision, they said, serves as a sobering reminder of the hazards of wildlife on Alaska's roadway. Moose, caribou, other large animals, often active at dawn, dusk, and nighttime hours, and can be difficult to see. Yeah, I guess if at the last second you see the moose, have you ever seen how big those bastards are?
Oh, yeah, man. They're
like
freaking
videos.
huge.
Like I always, as a kid, I knew a moose was a pretty big animal, but
Right.
I would have thought like a horse big.
Yeah. Yeah, no, dude. Those things are like,
Some of those things, they look
they
like
are
giants.
gigantic. Yeah.
I mean, you see them walk past cars and their legs are over the car.
Yes.
Not even their body, their legs.
It's like a camel on steroids or
It's
something, man.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or that's another animal that's way bigger sometimes than you think a camel.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see people do the drive-through places, safaris and whatnot, or zoos or whatever they drive through where the animals kind of roam free like that. And I was watching one yesterday, and this camel put its head in. I never in my life would have felt intimidated by a camel until I saw that video.
Yeah.
And his head was almost as big as the top part of her body. It was like a giant camel. I was like, oh my God, yeah, that would make me very
crazy.
nervous, bro.
Yeah.
Very nervous. Would you drive through one of those places where the animals
I
put their
wanted
heads
to.
in?
I mean, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I wanted to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. If nothing else, just to freak out the kiddo and
Yeah.
you know, get the videos. Yeah.
If you had a friend of yours, let's say, maybe not a friend, let's say you met somebody, let's say on the show. You know,
Okay.
we have somebody come in, they're pretty well-to-do, they're rich.
Right.
You know, like Matt Wildside.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And
Mister,
Matt,
it's raining. I'm going to
yeah.
take my Navigator.
That's
today.
right. Yeah. I got a Lambo. It's trash.
Yeah.
That guy. So let's say you go to his house, right? And he has a
I mean,
lot.
let's get it right. He doesn't have a house. He
Well,
has,
let's go to his mansion.
Yeah, okay.
His estate.
His estate, yeah.
Let's say his
his
estate.
private island.
Yeah.
Oh,
Somewhat.
never mind.
But you go there, and he has a lion as a pet.
Yeah.
Now, this lion appears to be pretty docile. Mm-hmm. Would you be comfortable just hanging out and
Nope.
petting the lion, sitting by the
Nope.
lion, letting the lion come up and pawing you like a dog or anything like that?
No.
No?
No. I don't even like you pawing me.
That's fair. That's fair. No, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
No, I'm not going to hang out with your pet lion muffin and, you know, act like everything's okay.
So if you
the only thing this thing
you'd
sees
be like,
right-
nope.
Yeah, nope.
You just say, I'm going to go on home.
put muffin in the mudroom or something, you know, the
Or I'm-
lion
or I'm
or
gonna
whatever.
bounce.
I'm going to, yeah.
No, he just ate, though. He's good.
I don't care.
He just ate.
No. No. I refuse
He's
to hang out
declawed.
with anything that poops out something bigger
declawed.
than me.
He's declawed, though.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
not defanged, but declawed.
Yeah, no.
Is that not cool?
I mean, no.
No.
No. It might be cool to, like, pet him for a minute, but, dude, I'm going to be way too nervous to hang out.
Yeah.
Like,
Because you ever go over to someone's house?
you ever think that thing just comes up and sneaks behind you and gooses you some or something, dude? The first time that
Well,
happens, I'm pissing my
I'm just
pants.
I'd just be scared that whatever action I take somehow is going to startle it,
Right.
or alarm it. You know, have you ever gone to someone's house and they always say the same thing? I'm sorry about my dog,
Yeah.
but they're the dogs that just get all over you, jump on you,
Oh, yeah.
all that. Yeah. Does that
It doesn't bother me.
No.
But
See, I'm a dog.
the only
person.
time, and that's what I was going to say. I'm a dog person.
Yeah.
So normally that happens, and I'm like, oh, yeah. The only time it does bother me is when they don't trim their dog's nails.
Yeah.
And then it feels like somebody just, latched onto you. Yeah.
I've always thought dinosaurs were bigger than they were. They're pretty big. Let a T-Rex chase you, see how big it is. No, the only time I've ever had an issue with a dog like that was my friend who had the dog. I told the story once before, but it was half Mastiff and half Great Dane.
Okay.
So it was
giant.
No, it's a giant dog.
Just came to give you a hug.
And it was a puppy, like a year old, and it was already over 200 pounds. I mean, it was,
dang,
dude, it was a very big dog.
Right.
And earlier when we were sitting out back, everybody was out there, and he jumped up and he put his arms like this, his paws on my shoulder, and I couldn't move. And I was like, oh, is this what it feels like to be violated? Shit. It's scary, And so,
you don't remember your Kool-Aid story?
yeah, but that never did end up that way. But so we went back in, but we were just hanging out. And later I went to smoke, and I was by myself. And when I went out, the dog was out there. And he started, getting around me again. And I was like, listen, we're not doing this, player.
Right.
I'm not doing it again. You already got me once. Don't do it again. And I could tell. Because he kept trying to play, and the way he would play is he'd put my whole hand in his mouth.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, no. And finally, I saw him kind of rear back on his back legs.
And you were like, no.
I knew he was going to do it again. And here he came, and you ready? Just, bow!
Oh.
Hit him with the right cross, bro. Hard. Just bam!
Yeah.
Right midair. And he sat down and he just looked at me.
Yeah.
Just looked at me. Now, he wasn't mad.
Right.
Didn't growl. Just sat down.
I mean, he's a puppy. You're probably like, oh, okay.
He's like, all right, I guess you play hard, huh?
Right.
I got you. Yeah. I went back in and said, bro, if there's any dental issues for your dog,
just let me know.
Let me know. I said, I just punched him like a man.
Yeah.
And they laughed. And I said, no, I really
serious.
did.
Yeah,
I punched him just like a man.
I might have hurt his feelings a little
He
bit.
goes, good. You probably deserved it. He did, He probably didn't stop doing that, though. Mistress Mayhem said, we have chickens, and I don't even mess with them. Now, chickens will get you. They will get you. Exotic animals freak me out. Can't even go to the zoo without having heart palpitations. I don't feel that way. I love exotic animals, but yeah, they're scary. Like, I always wonder if I feel like if I was in the water, in the ocean, and like a big ass shark was coming to me, I'd probably have a heart attack right there.
You'd just be
I
done.
hope so. Actually, I'd kind of hope, please let me have this heart
Hope
attack.
that just goes. That's the way you go.
Probably wouldn't, man. Man. Yeah. That's probably the scariest thing I can imagine is a shark.
Anything that's chasing me to kill me, man. I mean,
in the moment, a bear or a lion or something will seem, this is the scariest. Man.
Right.
But I'm just saying that
would be the one
that I freak out.
I could see that because I feel like at least with everything else, like you would have a little bit of a warning. Like
you just can't fight that in the water. You can't.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah,
like,
you can't fight
you
that.
hear an animal kind of sneaking up on you or something, or, they may,
Maybe
growl or, or,
get behind something, get under something,
get up on something,
find a weapon,
shoot it.
But there's no weapon in this ocean.
Yeah, there's no
just
hearing
his
the
teeth.
fin come for you until all of a sudden you just go, ow!
Yeah, until my leg is severed and I'm looking at it floating away.
Right.
Hold on, that was attached to me a second ago. What's going on? I think it's over.
And why is it so dark in here all of a sudden?
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. Maybe it would be over quickly. You just have to hope your body goes into shock and it's done fast.
Man.
I just feel like it wouldn't be for me. I feel like I'd
just
feel
drag
every
on.
last second. Yeah. Like, you bastard.
Keith Edwin Dodson Sr. said no python.
Oh, snakes. Some people freak out about
Yeah,
that.
dude.
I was watching a guy last night on some nature show, and he was just walking up to random snakes. He walked up to a random anaconda
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
That's an anaconda, bro. You're just begging to die.
What was that video you were watching yesterday? You were showing me of the dude, and he had like the stick, and he was checking, and he's like, "Oh, if I stay right here, then I'm not within his
Oh,
bite."
yeah.
That
Yeah.
snake was wanting to tear that dude's
The
face
dude
off.
found a cottonmouth, a water moccasin, and he kept saying it's the biggest one I've ever seen.
That thing was
And
huge.
it was huge, but it was not as big as the one that we took out over in Benton.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, man. My son just brought it up the other day. Turkey said he has a T-Rex detector for sale. But yeah, man, we were over by Lakeview is where we live. We lived on Lakeview actually, and they have a spillway that comes from this pond lake that they've got there, and in that there's a ditch kind of in that that spillway's in a ditch, and there was a I don't know 5.5 foot cottonmouth about that big around.
Yeah.
And we smoked it. We killed it. And I took it home because I always wanted to.
Then you smoked it at home?
No, because I wanted to see. You know how they say when a snake dies that it'll still bite.
Oh, okay.
So we had severed the head. So I put it up on the trash can and started, poking it with a stick. And
You're an
sure enough,
idiot.
it would bite. It did. It's freaky, But what was freakier than that was that I put it in the trash can after that. And understand, the head is severed from the body.
Right.
For 3 days.
Right.
Every time you'd walk past that trash can, that body would thrash.
Oh my gosh.
And it was that large.
No.
Yes.
No.
Days.
No.
Yeah. My kids were freaked out. Everybody was freaked out.
Dude, I would be too. I mean,
mean,
we're
it's-
going to be haunted by that snake now.
Man, that snake was. And then I'll tell you what. If you kill a water moccasin, don't throw it in your trash can. Throw it in somebody you hate's trash can. Because it stinks worse than anything you've ever smelled in your life. It was the worst smell ever. I felt bad for the trash guy. I was like,
that's bad.
This ain't going to be a good one right here for him.
Oh, man.
All right. Anything else you need to promote, man?
Man, tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
No, seriously, like if everybody could just, if everybody shares out, please share out the YouTube and
Yes,
get people to
please.
subscribe, dude.
We need more subscribers.
We're at
Pretty good,
600. If everybody.
Don't just follow us.
Right.
Just go subscribe. Smash, hump, pound, do whatever to that like button, that subscribe button that you can, because that'll really help.
Yeah.
Brandon said, should I ate it? Cottonmouth ain't good eating, son. Maybe rattlesnakes.
I was going
are.
to say, have you ever eaten snake?
I've not. I've had alligator. It's as close as I've got. I'm not a.
Is alligator the most exotic thing you've ever eaten?
Counting college?
See you tomorrow, everybody.